wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. It's Monday, and that means it's time for Monday Night Raw.
Raw.
What?
Raw.
Oh, you said Raw?
It's Raw. Raw.
It is time for some Raw.
Raw.
We get to see Edge showing back tonight. Anybody excited to see some Edge? I'm a little excited to see Edge.
Everybody is excited to see him.
Last night's pay-per-view started out one of the best pay-per-views I've seen in a long, long time, and fizzled quickly. The last two matches ruined it for everybody. Just kidding.
A lot
Some
of people
are probably
were not
super
happy.
excited Sami Zayn's a champion. Me, not so much, but that's my opinion.
I'm not a fan.
But Shayna Baszler's well on her way to WrestleMania to be the new Raw Women's Champion. After she ran through Asuka like that, I don't see who could slow her down. It doesn't look like Becky's gonna do anything.
Right.
She's gonna be uber heel going into Mania.
Mm-hmm.
And that segment, I think, is gonna start out the show.
Right. All right. Roll call. Who we got in the chat tonight? Looks like we have Aaron. Hi, Aaron. We've got Zoe Trent in the chat. Hey, Zoe. Matthew's in the chat. Hey, Matthew. And we have who else? Larry.
I saw
hey,
Luke in
Larry.
there. I saw Larry in there. I saw Harry in there.
Yep, we've got Luke in the chat. Hey, Luke, nice to see you in the chat tonight.
Ayla's in there.
Tom in the chat.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Tom, nice to see you in the
King
chat tonight.
Dwayne.
Okay, we've got Amy Smith in the chat. Hey,
Amy's
Amy.
in here. Good to see Amy.
Yeah, we've got Harry Hank, or Hank, as I'm going to start calling him in the chat. Nice to see Hank in here tonight.
Call him Hank?
I don't know.
Let's call him Harry.
Because I'm going to start calling him Hank.
Hammer and Hank.
And we've got Ayla in the chat, and we've got Blythe Winchester in the chat. Woo!
It's a cool last name.
Blythe
second name.
Winchester. And they were talking about how Undertaker's appearance last night was like, oh, surprise. Yeah, so interesting. Let's see. Amy's thinking Edge versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania. That's some of their stuff.
I cut Ayla's husband's hair today.
Yeah.
In the kitchen.
Nice. In our kitchen. Gross.
Naxos was all nice to him.
Oh, without his hat on? He's like, oh, hi.
He's like, why are you all over my floor?
Is this your body parts? Ew.
I better be good. Dad'll cut my stuff off. So
yeah.
they're live, and all they're showing is ambulances and buses and a guy on the phone in the background. So it must be super exciting.
It must be super exciting.
Is it Becky? Is it Becky? The man.
It's
Becky Lynch.
Matthew's like, Bryan and Gulak had an ROH style match last night.
Yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Becky's got her tight pants on. So you know she's there for business.
Yeah, well, that's usually what happens when you wear your tight pants.
Her fancy pants.
Aaron's talking about how Bryan had his wardrobe malfunction, which was kind of funny. His little tie thing came apart.
Yeah, his string hanging down to his knees.
Luke's like, but that's because due to a podcast, there's actually a reason the last match was so rough.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll learn. I'm always around, always watching. Signals from last night. All right, and then he also said, but that's because due to podcasts. I know he said some other stuff. Luke said Sarah Logan was on Lillian Garcia's podcast, and she said the reason the women's chamber match was a mess was Vince switched all the big spots literally during the Braun match. Well, if they're gonna do that, then you should be a very good actress, and you should be able to go out there and do your job.
Just let it
No,
go.
I'm not letting it go.
Oh my god.
They want to be treated fairly, then they're going to have to fucking step up to the plate.
Let's not start it out tonight. Leave that yesterday.
Step up to the plate. Then Luke said Vince decided Shayna should squash even though the entire match was planned differently the past week.
Wow. I think if they're going to do it that way, he had to have done it to sabotage him then, because it would have worked if it would have been the first match of the night. We would have forgot about it. Things would have just happened, and it would have been okay. But having it the match that closes it down with no surprises, nothing exciting. And it was not exciting.
No, it was dumb. I wanted to kill myself. Hank said, I bet everyone was excited about Undertaker's dong last night.
Right? They love that dong.
And Aaron's happy because it's his wife's birthday. Why are you here? Ayla's like, husband's silly. Well, might as well be, honey. You've been together long enough.
They have children together.
Exactly. Let's see. Hank's like, also, I'm going to be here all stream. However, I may not say much in chat because I'm doing stuff, but I will be here. All right.
He'll be listening in the background.
Oh, Aaron's saying it's his wife's B-Day, Aubrey's birthday today.
Yeah, he said it was his second wife. Or second most important woman or something. It was the very second comment on the whole entire chat.
Okay. Tom said, yes, I know, right, Travis? Something about what you
King
said.
Dwayne.
Luke said, and Otis has been cleared medically, so he's all good. Well, good. I'm glad that he was okay. I was going to say, I'm glad they took him and checked him out, but he didn't land too weird. So I wasn't too worried about him because they replayed that quite a few times.
Can you grab that nose hair and rip it out of my head?
Oh, you want me to grab your nose hair?
It keeps distracting me. It's right here.
You're going to have to look that way. If I can see it.
Is that it?
I don't think so. Was that one?
Right here. Oh. Is that it?
I don't know. Is it?
And we're back.
After Travis is getting his nose hairs plucked out.
So, Liv Morgan did not tap out because it looks like they're going to do some sort of a push with her later.
Probably.
And they didn't want to completely bury her.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say to that. Great. Matthew's like, Dalitha, I saw your passionate video. Did you like it? Did you enjoy it?
Did you do some Hail Marys afterwards?
Right? Matthew's like, that German suplex with Brian and Gulak looked like Brian was supposed to backflip out.
Or something.
Larry's like, pulling nose hairs hurts. Matthew's like, nose hairs suck. Hank's like, wrestling.
It was sticking out to here. I could see it. I'm like, going cross-eyed on camera, looking like Shayna Baszler.
Wrestling is less than Dalitha getting Travis's nose hair.
10.
Tom's like, hey, how you doing? Thanks, Travis, my friend.
I'm doing great.
Here. And here,
it's good to see you in here. We haven't seen you for a few weeks.
Yeah, Aaron wants your hat and your hoodie.
Oh, what hat do I have on? The black one. Okay, yeah. I'm good. I was like, am I wearing my SmackDown hat?
No. And Aaron's like, Travis Logan confirmed he wants to be in WWE.
Let it happen. Sign
Matthew's
him up.
like, what are your real thoughts on NXT? It's all in that video.
Yeah. She doesn't hold back.
Larry's like, what are your plans for the 100th show on Friday?
We don't have a plan.
I don't think we planned anything, huh?
You know, SmackDown's our slowest show. Like, we only have maybe, 6 or 7 people in there. Seems like. So there's not really a plan, but we should do something. Probably should do a giveaway. A shirt that says 100 on it or something. People be like, what's that mean? It was our 100th show. It was way back in the day.
Becky's out here still talking to the crowd.
She's getting everybody jacked up. But I guess they're trying to get Becky more over because Baszler was so hideous last night.
Well, according to Luke, they did it all on purpose because Vince changed everything, so that's why they did it.
So, to me,
excuses.
Making somebody else look bad so somebody else looks better isn't the way to do it. It's making somebody look good so you look even better.
Right. Aaron's like, I can't wait until my son gets here and he loves you, but no homo on it. And we've got Glenn Hunt in the chat. Hey, Glenn. Says, get ready for basketball tournament next month, April 4th, Saturday morning. And then Aaron's like, April 4th is my birthday.
I am excited.
He wants to know when
March
Cain
Madness.
Velasquez is returning. I have no idea.
We're getting close to March Madness, aren't we?
Yes, we should be. Ayla's like, Travis almost ruined Christmas today.
Yeah, so you know that email I sent you, or that text I sent you? I wanted to get 3 copies.
Yeah.
I sent that to her first.
Oh.
Because I was talking to her about Jordan's hair. And so you came up, so you came across the top of my screen. And so I went to reply, but it started texting in her box.
Oh.
So she got the message. Talitha didn't like the idea anyway, so you're not getting it.
What? I didn't say anything about not liking it. I said that's a great idea. Why not?
You did not.
What did I say?
Look in your text messages.
Well, I said, interesting.
Yeah, that is not.
That's not saying it's a bad idea. Becky's like, bitches, come at me. I'm right here.
She's
come
going to
get
be
me.
starring on The Walking Dead.
She's like, come
April
get me.
5th.
Brah. And Larry's telling us we should do something special. Yeah.
I don't even know what you could do for
What the hell would you do?
I changed the background.
Ooh, party.
Wear a hat.
Luke's like, Liv's new character is apparently into BDSM, LOL. She has made multiple tweets about how the pain was good and she wants more, LOL. I love her so much. That seems kind of weird, but alrighty then.
Vince is like, let's bury the whole women's division for one match at WrestleMania. How about it? Okay.
That sounds like a great plan. Let's just get rid of them.
I mean, why couldn't it have been a good match?
I don't know, because they couldn't pull it off. Oh, it got changed on us. Excuses.
They could pull off a decent match.
They should be able to go out there.
You could get 7 7th graders together and they could pull off a decent match.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
6 7th graders, not 7.
There shouldn't be excuses as to why it was so bad. But they're trying to give excuses as to why it was so bad.
The excuse / reason it was so bad is because they didn't do anything. That isn't their fault. Sarah Logan can't go wrestle Shayna Baszler when she's told not to. She has to just sit there and submit. Like, that's not the woman's fault.
Yeah, it is.
How? If she goes out there, she comes out of the pod and gets choked out because she's supposed to get choked out.
Why does she have to get choked out so fast? Why did it have to happen so fast?
Because it's squash. It's put Shayna over. Let her be the female Brock Lesnar. That's what I heard, at least.
I've lost respect for all of the women's division of WWE.
But because
and
of
I
the
don't
guy,
want to watch any more of it.
You lost respect because of a dude.
No, because of them. Totally.
That's like saying you don't respect women in the 20s because they didn't vote.
But they fought to vote. They fought to vote.
Well, these guys are probably fighting to wrestle.
No, they're not. They're having somebody else talk for them.
Oh, my gosh.
Anyways, Aaron's like, did you know my cousin from Jersey is famous? He's a YouTuber. No.
That's pretty cool.
Matthew's excited about Liv being a misogynistic freak. He likes it. And then Mary's like, juggle nugget, Aaron.
Juggle nugget.
And Aaron's like, no. And Ayla's like, I don't know what it is, so it's okay. It didn't really ruin Christmas.
Right.
And Aaron's correcting
Oh my gosh, they
Larry.
have coronavirus commercials on TV right now.
It is not virus. Stop it.
Look,
People drink
there's
Corona
a virus
beer. It's
phone
probably
over
better
there.
for you anyways. McJugger Nuggets is
So
what
there's
it's called.
two types of coronavirus. One is when you wake up at 8 in the morning and you start drinking out in the sun until you pass out about 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's one coronavirus.
Yeah.
And then the other
Called
one.
alcoholism.
Right, alcohol poisoning. But it can be a coronavirus. And then the one from Asia.
Anyways, Larry's like, so that guy's your cousin. Aaron's like, yes. Anyways, Ayla's like, I can stand on a step stool and pour glitter and confetti on you guys. That's special. Ew. Nobody wants to clean that up.
I don't want glitter in it within 20 feet of me. What holiday is that? It's Christmas, huh? We have glitter everywhere after Christmas setup. Our skirts for around the trees look like a damn stripper. Everywhere. On the couch cushions, the windows.
Your trees are so pretty. Can we do pretty trees all the time?
They are
glitter.
pretty.
Oh my God, did you have to get everything with glitter on it? It makes it shiny.
I have glitter. I'm sneezing glitter for like 3 days after Christmas. Glitter bomb. That's our front row.
Aaron's like, I'm just trying to make Travis laugh. Alrighty. That's good. Oh, let's see. Amy says, I think Edge versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania. What do you think?
I'm excited.
Sure.
That's happening. Well, yeah, it's happening.
We should see it happen. They should give each other RKOs all over the place.
From out of nowhere.
Yes. Matthew says, Ronda is rumored to want to return by doing house shows, which is admirable on her part. Hopefully she bumbled herself. Bumbled or humbled?
Humble.
Aaron's like, woo, and he's like, I love Mountain Dew. And then he's like, I hope my son comes soon. He's going to come when he comes. And Hank's like, even Alexa? Yeah, even her. I hate her too. Whoa. Matthew's like, Ayla, you're brilliant.
You hate people on SmackDown that had nothing to do with the Raw women's match?
It doesn't matter. They're all dumb.
Oh my gosh.
Aaron's like, I hope Brock doesn't show up tonight. I hope he shows up, Aaron, just to make your life miserable.
Yeah, she's on one tonight.
Larry's like, Edge versus Orton ambulance match WrestleMania.
That'd be kind of cool.
I'm pretty sure it'd be Edge going to the
You think Edge will win that match?
He'll go to the ambulance? Is that winning? Whoever gets in the ambulance and goes to the hospital wins?
Well, no, you would have him lose. You think Randy's going to win.
Why wouldn't he win?
I don't see a possibility of him winning.
Oh.
So look, Zelina Vega must be just a manager. She might have a little stable now. Angel Garza with Zelina Vega.
She's got some Angel Garza out there tonight, huh? Ooh. Let's see. Aaron's like, woo. And Ayla's like, why, thank you, Mom. Matthew's like, Nia Jax needs to become the Lesnar of the women's division. She hung with the guys at Rumble.
Right?
Mm-hmm. And Aaron's hoping that Farku comes
She
back.
tried to turn her face to kiss him on the lips.
Oh, nasty.
That was pretty cute. Oh, no.
Lady, coronavirus.
She was being very sweet.
She's like, I've got a virus. I want you to have it. Herpes. Larry's like, Louisiana got its first case today. Lock your doors. Right. Go get some toilet paper.
It's all right. We don't need to talk about that. I was just making some jokes. I'll stop. This is a sanctuary. So people don't have to think about that.
Drink your ditch water.
A lot of people are all sorts of upset about that.
Bathe in bleach.
If you're healthy.
Wash your damn hands.
Wash your hands.
Just wash your damn hands. Stay feet from people. If somebody is coughing and sneezing, walk the other way. Don't be a dick. Go out of your house if you absolutely have to. Not just because you want to go out there. Just be smart.
Stay at the bar till only 6 p.m.
Stop fucking hoarding toilet paper. My God. It's toilet paper, people. Aaron's like, delete that. My boy gets TV time tonight. I don't think Mike Canales is going to be on here, but all right.
He would have to do it on SmackDown, bud, because they record 205 right after SmackDown. And so it would be a SmackDown show.
Luke's like, I'm here monitoring, but I'm hiding. Because I don't want me and Dalitha's difference in opinion to become a bad thing. I'm hiding under a rock. Can have a difference of opinion. I know you guys all love the women's division. Travis loves it. You guys are all like, oh, the women's division. Oh, they're so mean to the women. Oh, those poor women. They're so oppressed. Oh,
he just said that he didn't want to do this, and then you attacked him for saying that it's okay to think your way.
Well, that's what you guys think.
That it's okay? If it's okay, then you'd let it be okay.
No, I meant that's what you guys think. That's your guys' difference of opinion. That the women are being attacked.
I think they need a women's division in wrestling.
And I'm saying the opposite. And that's okay.
There's nothing wrong with the women's division in wrestling. Except for the black eye that was last night. But that doesn't ruin the whole division. You hate people from... You're like, I hate Naomi. Stupid Shayna Baszler.
That's right.
Like, what?
That's true that. Aaron's like, did you know next month is the start of my wrestling career? Yeah, it's April.
Yeah.
And Hank's like, I wish my Christmas tree skirts looked like strippers.
Right? Well, they don't look like strippers. They have the same after effect as stripper. Body glitter all over your face. Ew. Same thing.
Nasty. Matthew's like, bask in his glory, glorious. I want Rude and Lee to tag team along with RKO ends. That's kind of funny. So that one can be bask in his glory, and then you have glorious. Alrighty.
Absolutely.
I was like, damn, we've got Seraphim in the chat. Hey, Seraphim. Nice to see you back. Matthew's like, I'm humbled. And Ayla's like, we just dress a stripper up and make her stand in the corner for Christmas. You know what? I think that's a perfect idea, Ayla. Do you have to feed them?
What you do is you hire them, and then you make them do your garden work. You say, hey, we paid for an hour. You're going to work. You're gonna...
Fucking winter. Get your bitch ass out there in your stripper attire and fucking do my garden. God damn it. I want a garden next year. You better be digging that up. You better throw that manure around.
But if I'm paying $500 an hour, I'm getting some work done. Take your top off.
Is Humberto Carrillo here? No, it's Rey Mysterio against Angel Garza.
He's probably there tonight, though.
Yeah, but he's not out there right now. It's just Rey and Angel Garza.
They're definitely going to start building that up to WrestleMania. I think that's going to happen at Mania, too. Mania is going to have so many matches. The pre-show is going to be 2 hours, and it's probably going to have like 5 matches on it.
Right? Matthew's like, it's LOL Festivus only with a stripper. Aaron's like, I'm matured of Andrade and Humberto's feud. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Okay, there we go. I'm tired of their feud. I like it. I hope it continues.
Both of them are so athletic.
Irritate you. I'm just kidding. I actually want to see it.
Is Tom still in here?
I haven't seen him talk for a second, so Matthew's like, buy duct tape. I know, it's his friend. And Seraphim's like, anybody been watching the XFL? We did not watch it this weekend.
I did not watch it this weekend. We had this pay-per-view last night, and then on Saturday we got the UFC pay-per-view. And I know they were on before that, but it was a lot of prep. Mm-hmm. A lot of prep time in the day. So no, not this weekend. But I have been trying to pay a lot of attention to it.
We spent time together, doing things together, cooking together.
Cleaning.
We actually did. We basically spent all day together. Seraphim says TP use Cottonelle wet wipes. Right? Matthew says, no, I keep forgetting. Aaron's like, people are now using toilet paper to wrap themselves to protect them. And now Aaron wants steak. Okay.
Carne asada.
Better than eating pizza. Larry's like, just stay at home and you will be away from the coronavirus. Just wash your damn hands.
Stay a meter away from people. It should be 2 meters, but whatever. 1 meter is good enough.
Luke's like, to be fair, I just want the women to beat on me. Now that I can totally understand. I get that completely.
That's complete acceptance. That's where you just lay there and just get beat and just enjoy it.
I mean, that makes complete and utter sense to me. And Seraphim's like, I want a Corona beer now that we've been talking about it. Ayla, oh God, she got it too. She's been getting him too. That's hilarious. So she's talking about your mom, right, Grandma? Uh-huh. Graham called freaking out about the illness saying we're going to die.
Oh yeah, she called him
like 25 minutes before the show started. Freaking out about it. I mean, like, just freaking out. And he's like, I saw you driving around with somebody in your car. You can't be that scared about it. Like, what the fuck? Oh my God, we're all gonna die. I'm not leaving my house. As she's driving around town.
Driving around the streets.
It's like, okay.
Well, there's no cases in Idaho. I was like, well, that doesn't mean there aren't any. It just means they haven't tested positive.
Just people haven't gone to the hospital and said, hey, I'm broken. Tom says, and he's back in there, hey, Tom again. Otis was just taking a breather. Luke had said something about how he had some breathing problems and had a hard time walking was why they took him to the hospital. So just to check him out, always good.
Not in the greatest of shape.
He's a big guy, but we noticed he's been kind of looking like he's losing some weight around his middle. So Aaron says, I sent Aubrey chocolates for her day and some flowers. I gave her a kiss. Aaron, that's very odd. Matthew's like, Ayla, this is the most you've ever talked in chat. Ayla's like, no food for her. Right? Seraphim's like, I miss the big boss man. Who's the big boss man?
Big Bubba.
Oh.
He was a big wrestler in the 80s, late 80s, mid 90s. Maybe even all the way through the 90s. From Cobb County, Georgia. He was a cop.
Ah, nice. Larry said, that's great, Aaron. And Tom says, you all should check out the horror movie with same name, Otis. Ew, there's a horror movie after him? And Hank says, so Aaron, you sent the chocolates and flowers and gave her a kiss? Yeah, I gave her coronavirus.
He's not
just
infected.
Kidding. Seraphim's like, I like tacos, right? Matthew's like, You want bread? $2. Whatever. It's going to be like fucking 20. Who wants a bread? $20, bitches. And all you get is the
Are people being
hills.
weird about bread, too?
No, that's the thing. Okay. Like, everybody freaks out, when they have tornadoes and earthquakes and shit, and hurricanes are like, oh, God, the goddamn bread and milk, right? Now it's TP and goddamn water. And it's like...
Hand sanitizer.
Oh, well, that was gone to begin with. I don't even say that anymore because you can't even get it. So it's like water and TP. Like, what the fuck you all doing with all that TP? Seriously.
Maybe they're mixing it with the water.
I don't know. Somebody had said something about it having a long shelf life, and I'm like, what the fuck they gonna do? Eat it? Like, seriously, are they like eating it?
You can still get toilet paper. It's just a little bit harder.
It just seems so dumb. It's very weird. I don't get it.
I was seeing people throwing it off buildings and stuff.
Oh my God, why would you? Hey, I'm gonna waste it now. I bought it. Woo!
Because people are freaking out about it, so people are wasting it. I watched somebody like build a giant throne out of it, like Game of Thrones throne. Like, it's huge. They were sitting on it and everything.
Aaron's like, I miss EG, one of the all-time greats. Ayla's like, I don't usually talk ever. I'm a very quiet person. Lies. Aaron's like, love you and miss you, Eddie. Tom's like, yes, Eddie was great. Matthew's like, Steph, no kidding. Bossman was a legit badass.
Absolutely.
Aaron wants trivia. Let's do it now, and let's not. And Blythe says, R.I.P. Eddie. If only he was still alive to see this in person. Aaron's like, I miss him. No
Ray
kissing girls.
Ray slipped on that top rope, 2 and 3. Rey Mysterio with the straight-up victory.
Against Angel Garza. Nice.
I thought they were kind of pushing Angel there for a minute.
Right?
Maybe he going back down to NXT or over to NXT.
Maybe. Well, he was already in NXT, though, right?
Well, that's what I mean. So I thought he was going to win this.
Let's see. Matthew said, Eddie taking JBL's wills was great. And Aaron's like, how about the Coors Light virus? And Tom was like, classic. Matthew says, I have been hacked by Russians and fiction off of vodka.
Anheuser-Busch.
Looks like, how do you think me and my woman stay together? LOL. Once a month I just stand there and let her beat me. It's called extreme aggression release. LOL. Just kidding. And Matthew's like, LMFAO, Luke, and you're the mod. Whatever. I do not beat you. Whatever.
She pushed me one time and I had pizza in my hand.
Oh, okay, Mr. I throw tablets at girls.
Okay, the one I did.
And kick people in the leg.
I was sound asleep. I'm sound asleep on a couch. She walks up and wakes me up, and I kicked her in the shin or in the thigh or something.
If we want to go down that route.
I was sound asleep. I was defending myself.
The only funny thing about that pizza thing is that he didn't find all the pieces until we moved stuff in our front room one time, and we rearranged the furniture.
There was a piece of pizza a year later under
the console table.
It's so gross. And the tablet throwing incident, I had it plugged in and I was watching The Big Bang Theory. I was just binge watching the whole Big Bang Theory. And she was like, meh. And so I went to toss my tablet out onto this big fluffy carpet on the floor like this. And it was plugged in. And so the momentum just took it. And it just hit her right in the leg. It's actually pretty funny. Oh, we got to fight in the back.
Earlier today, Kevin Owens was coming in with his stuff. And the gang was there to beat him up. Because he came and beat them up with
and
his
Buddy
popcorn.
Murphy. Oh, was that a curb stomp?
No, that was Buddy Murphy kicking him in the face.
Oh, Seth is there. I didn't see Seth.
Yeah, he was there. He had the popcorn. Wanted to know if he wanted some popcorn.
Oh, they just knocked over the whole food serving system down on him.
Larry's asking if there was any update on Scott Steiner.
Nothing really. I heard he's going to come back to a full recovery. That's all I've heard.
Right? And looks like, meanwhile, there's a legit TP shortage in Australia, the place that makes it. And that's even funnier.
Wouldn't be a surprise.
Matthew's like, I love Australia.
Australia's
They're
just-
like Texas down under.
What are we like 3 months into the year, 2 months into the year, 2.5 months into the year?
2.5 months.
Australia's just having a horrible year.
They're like, we burned up our whole country.
Now they're
and
muddy
now we're
and
like
disgusting.
stealing all of our TP so nobody that needs it can have it. It's like, Jesus Christ. These people, they're like getting limited on that shit. They just go back the next day to get more. And it's just like in there, and it's like, what the fuck do you people have jobs? Seriously.
No, not these
like,
people. They're probably selling it online.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Although it's still the same price on Amazon.
Well, toilet paper is around here, but I don't know. Imagine what it would be on, like, if you went to
Australia.
like their stuff. You know how you can go to like the
Australia.
UK's stuff or their different websites,
.uk,
like their Amazon or whatever. Yeah. So if you went to their Amazon, and I guess Amazon is totally like nixing the people that are selling that shit for hundreds of dollars and crap, and it's like, seriously, people, stop being jackasses.
I mean, there were people in China that were stealing the masks, old dirty masks, out of garbage cans and putting them in boxes and then selling them to people on the street. Basically just giving them coronavirus for money. Like, those people should be beheaded.
Right?
Like, it's a communist country. Just go ahead and do
It's so
it.
crazy. Ayla's Pizza, yes. And Aaron's like, I heard it's going to be a fatal four-way at Mania for the U.S. title. Garza, Andrade, Humberto, and Ray. That'd be all right, I guess.
Well, after that, I don't think Angel deserves anything.
No, not after that, but Larry's like, I like the Australian accent. Yeah, I can't do it. Travis can.
No, he can't.
He has one line he can say. and it's
horrible.
ridiculous.
Put another shrimp on the ball, babe.
Oh, he's got the other one. What's the other one? What's his face?
Croaky.
Yeah. Aaron's like, I want Andrade to feud with either Lashley or Rowan is what he wants.
I wouldn't mind to see Eric Rowan come back. After, are we going to see the spider again?
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
Or is that done? Hopefully that's done.
He doesn't have his little gimmick anymore. They're like, well, we found out what it was and nobody thought it was scary. Beth is like, Travis getting called out, haha. And Aaron's like, my third boy, Brian Saxton. I haven't seen him in a while. Ayla says, Jord put me in a chokehold when he was dead asleep. I laugh now, but it definitely wasn't funny. It's like, seriously, dude, what the hell? Aaron's like, God is great, beer is good, people are crazy.
Hey, that's a song.
And Matthew's talking about Australia with their floods, fires, virus, terrorists.
They have terrorists too?
I don't know, probably. Larry's like, when Australia was having the fires, it was so sad to hear the koalas crying for help.
Ew. Yeah. Because they're too dumb to get out of the trees and run.
Right?
Like, that's just an animal that kind of needs to be
They're
extinct.
just like, it's on fire. They're just like, and you're trying to help them? These people are trying to help these stupid things, and they're like, ah! It's like, I mean, some of them weren't like that, but some of the videos I saw, I was just like,
It's crazy how some animals just aren't extinct, right? And that's one of them. Like, how is that animal not extinct? It's because they don't have any predators there. They need to release some freaking jaguars or something. Clean up Australia.
Clean up Australia.
Kangaroos, the wallabies, and the freaking what's that? Koala bears.
The koala bears. I like the stories about the koala bears. They're all mad. They fall out of trees on people.
Like attacking them. They're like, I'm just letting go.
But they're like mean. They call it something. Some guy on YouTube has a thing about it. It's very funny.
They probably can't move very fast, so I'm pretty sure you could outrun one by walking.
Probably. I don't know how fast they move. I've never been around one in real life.
They would look like the Gremlins on Gremlins. Like.
Ayla's like, you call that a knife?
Right?
Aaron's like, damn
That
it, I
ain't
lost
no
my
one.
first game of fantasy baseball. You guys are playing games?
You did not lose a game of fantasy baseball because there's no baseball on.
It's like, dude, it's
Opening
still
day isn't
opening
even till the
day.
26th.
Shouldn't even have any shit going. And we have Tacky Madman in the chat. Hello,
Hello,
Tacky.
Madman.
Tacky, Madman.
Good
And
to
it's
see you
like,
in here.
That story is done. And Hank's like, that spider had to be the biggest letdown ever.
It's close.
Aaron was like, that spider was awesome.
I'm like, are we supposed to pretend it's real?
Right?
Like, I'm all for fantasy, right? Like, I'm all for fun. Are we supposed to pretend it's real?
Right?
Like, I'm okay with it if we are, but they need to tell us, like, it's real. It's like, oh, okay, I can play that.
Madman's like, do you like the Bulls?
Yeah, I like the Bulls.
And Aaron's like, I'm tired.
Michael Jordan.
Next
Scottie
Monday is
Pippen.
Stone Cold, and he can't wait for it. And
That's
Luke's
next Monday.
like, wow, I have no words. And those are called drop bears. Yeah, those things are just terrible. And he's like, they are. They're they're all teeth and claws, and they fall out of trees. It's like, Jesus Christ, anything that eats fucking eucalyptus trees has got to have something wrong with them. I mean, my God.
Science.
That's just nasty.
You eat eucalyptus, there's something wrong with you. Science.
It's like, if you want to see Stone Cold give Travis a stunner, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's not nice.
That's next week, and that'll also be our St. Patrick's Day special.
It will, because
We'll
the
be
next day
wearing-
will be St. Patrick's Day.
We'll be wearing some form of green.
And Starlight Glimmer's like, hell yeah! So you got one hell yeah that you're going to get
Boom.
one.
Now I gotta get a stunner.
Larry's like, that's horrible what you said about the koala, Travis.
I was teasing. I'm just saying that how could some animals not be extinct?
Platypuses?
I don't know anything about that. But they swim at least, right?
Yeah, but they're weird. They're like a mammal, but not. And then they like have weird poisonous barbs on them. And their face is a duckbill.
Here comes
but
Charlotte.
They have a tail that's a beaver tail. I mean, come on now. What the hell?
He got bored and during evolution, and things just went awry. Here comes Charlotte in a skirt with a slit all the way up to her hip, I guess. I'm going to say her hoo-ha, but I don't know where her hoo-ha is.
Well, it's about 2 inches above where she's at, I'm guessing. I think she's just wearing a shirt. What in
It zips
good
up at the
Lord.
crotch.
Larry says the dodo bird, Travis. See?
The dodo
There's
bird.
one.
The dodo bird's extinct.
See what happens when you make dumb animals. I'm just kidding. Luke says they are as slow as sloths, basically. See, they're about as dumb, too. Actually, I think sloths are pretty cute.
I think sloths are cute. I think koala bears are cute.
Koala bears are pretty cute. They're just weird. It was like, that reminds me of the Jim Jeffries on pandas. If you know, you know.
Jim Jeffries. That
Jim
dude.
Jeffries is so funny. Madman says, and the Real Discovery Channel. Matthew's like, Charlotte is there. She doesn't really have hips. She is still hot. Yeah, she's kind of shaped like a boy.
She's
Not being mean, she just kind of is. She's
from
just
the waist
up and
up.
down.
She's perfect. Leave her alone.
She's just kind of straight up and down in the hip area.
She's built like a Barbie doll.
Not really. Barbies aren't built like that,
They have
sweetie.
hips?
Yes, they do. Well, I don't know if they do nowadays. They've changed them and made them all stupid. So who knows? Aaron's like, I can see her camel toe. Oh, Aaron.
Aaron, come on, man.
Ugh.
It's the day after International Women's Day. Seriously.
Aaron's like, I'm
It
so
doesn't just
excited to
expire
see
at midnight.
Post Malone. Ew, she's wanting to see somebody's big thing. Ugh,
Oh, Undertaker's doll.
not surprising. Matthew's like, LOL, fartlet. Charlotte.
Farted.
Larry's
Fartlet
like,
fair.
Aaron, you remember when Natty used to fart a lot? LOL. Oh,
What
man.
in the world are we talking about?
Natalia farting all the time.
Like during matches?
I guess.
It's like, time to get her in the freaking sharpshooter.
Aaron's like, remember that one time Heath Slater faced Legends? Aaron's like, yep. And they gave her that gimmick.
I think I remember that a little bit.
Of her farting gimmick?
Yeah, it was
I
like
kinda remember it, too.
2012-ish.
I kind of remember a little bit of it.
Charlotte, you're going to get buried.
She's being shiny. Madman's like, do you like John Cena? Cena or Rock?
I would have to go with Cena just because he spent more time in the ring.
Yeah.
The Rock made his career there and then left, went to greener pastures. John Cena followed, but he put in over 10 years first.
Ayla's like, too far, Aaron. And then down below we get Matthew saying queef. I think that's too far.
Here, hold my beer. Queef.
Just always reminds me of South Park. Matthew, when I was younger, I worked at a deli, and when my back was turned, people would call me Miss because of my bleached hair. And Ayla's like, Miss Matthew. We've got Vladimir in the chat. Hey, Vladimir says, will the Undertaker show up? Probably not tonight. I don't know.
I don't
think
know.
So.
We got, what, 3 weeks still? We got Rhea Ripley right now, though.
Yeah, she's over here on Raw. I was like, I'm sorry, I love my women. And it looks like there was a storyline where Matt is farted. That's funny. Natty, not Matt. Oh. There was a storyline.
I think I remember it.
Natty is farted.
Charlotte's not even making eye contact with her.
He's like, damn. Glenn Hunt's like, Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. TLC
I love that
match,
everybody's
WrestleMania
putting their
36.
freaking spikes on their jackets like the Road Warriors used to wear their shoulder pads. Road Warriors kind of started this a long time ago. Demolition did it for a while in the early 90s. And now it looks like a lot of people are doing it.
All the ones that are like bad.
The spikes on their
They're
jackets.
like, I'm bad. Look at me. Oh, Luke's like, oh my God, stupid phone, Natty, not Matt. Okay. Aaron's like, it's not Charlotte, it's Fartlet. And Aaron's like, actually, then Miz followed Cena and Rock.
Speaking of Australia, we got Australia's finest, Rhea
Ripley. Miss Rhea Ripley is in the squared circle, hanging out with Charlotte. This is not NXT. You're in the wrong house. Ayla's like, she queefed in my face. From South Park. Matthew's like, Rhea!
All the women are sitting around the dinner table, like, just, ew.
I know, right?
That's
It's
like
nasty.
the worst one ever. I don't even know if I can make it all the way through that one.
We did. Remember?
Did we watch
And
it
then
all?
yes. And I think for days I like.
Oh, Rhea just hit Charlotte.
Oh, she had to make sure she hit her just right, so when she fell down, her cooter wasn't everywhere for everybody to see. Did you see how she fell?
Yeah.
How's she gonna get up so people don't see anything?
Knees.
Ooh.
She can't get up and fight back. She's like, I gotta stay here and keep my knees together.
Poor Charlotte. Wow. She was not expecting that, I take it. Larry's like, Rikishi used to fart on his opponents when he did the stink face. Oh, God.
Pink eye.
They're like, pink eye everywhere. Madman's like, some old lady on Raw. Something. What did he say? Some old lady on Raw was powerbombed by Davion Dudley and farted, and you could see his reaction.
Old diva.
Matthew's like, the stink face was such a horrible move, but so over.
Right?
Aaron's like,
That was the
whoever...
Usos' dad.
Gross. Aaron's like, whoever said Matt is right because is Fat Farty instead of Matt Hardy. Oh, man.
Wow.
Vladimir's like, spoiler alert, CM Punk return confirmed for WrestleMania 36.
Spoiler alert.
Aaron's like, no, he's not.
Who would he wrestle?
And Aaron's like, if he is, I will run around the street naked. He's going to run around the street naked.
You'll be in jail. You're in Anaheim.
Matthew's like, cooter punch. Well, that does happen in some of the women's stuff. I've seen it. Aaron's like, damn, the camel punch.
Oh, my God.
Matthew's like, no way, Vlad. Aaron's like, woo. And Matthew's like,
I just want to know
yum.
who he's planning on fighting. It looks like everybody's kind of filling in. Maybe The Rock.
Huh?
CM Punk versus The Rock. I don't know. I'm just making that up. Don't quote me.
That's funny.
Like, what good wrestler doesn't have a match?
I don't know.
Well, think. Do you know Emu?
No. I have no idea.
Trying to think of somebody that doesn't have an opponent. Maybe, what's his name? The NXT champion? Aaron something? Not Aaron. What's his name? Cole? Adam Cole.
Oh, Adam Cole? I guess. I don't
Adam
know.
Cole, CM Punk, maybe. But Adam Cole will probably have a match the night before, so it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Right.
You know Rhea Ripley's not having a match the night before.
Aaron's like, Mae Young gave birth one time. And Matthew's like, to Mark Henry's kid.
She was like 100 years old wrestling.
And Madman's like, it's Mae Young. Mae Young, sorry. And Larry's like, it was a hand. LOL. Oh, God. Aaron's like, woo. And singing Yummy song. Ugh.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
That song is so dumb. Matthew's like, this is still the first hour. Edge returns tonight, I think. Yes.
Yeah, they were just showing Randy Orton pacing right before they went to commercial break.
Luke thinks that Black versus Punk would be amazing. That's the one he would want to see.
Right. And it could happen. I mean, if they were going to bring CM Punk back, is that who they would put him up against first? I mean, he doesn't have an opponent.
Right. I don't know.
Looks like they were kind of trying to set it up, but that'll probably take off after. Maybe even the Monday after Raw.
Right.
Black and AJ Styles.
And Aaron's like, I want to see Styles versus Punk.
Yeah, but he's got a match against The Undertaker.
Yeah, he's got to take care of The Undertaker first. Matthew's like, Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak should tag team. Because they're like twins.
Because they almost look the same. They're both pretty good. What would they be called?
Vladimir's saying, here's another spoiler alert. It is CM Punk versus Triple H WrestleMania 36.
Oh, Triple H, huh?
Oh, even better.
I would have never thought about H being in there. Huh. There you go.
Madman's like, NXT, Raw, or SmackDown? AEW.
NXT, Raw, or SmackDown. I would go... SmackDown's getting so bad right now. I would probably... If Raw didn't have all the commercials and the recaps, I'd go Raw. I'm still going to go Raw. I'd go Raw, NXT, and then SmackDown.
Yeah.
With AEW in between Raw and NXT.
Aaron's like, it can't be Triple H because he confirmed he's not wrestling this year at Mania. And he's like, I also want to see Punk versus Keith Lee. That's nice.
Yeah, but would that be on the Force show, the Worlds Collide, or not Worlds Collide, whatever the NXT show is, or would they put that on Mania?
I don't know.
Because I mean, neither of them are on the main roster.
Tom's like, we'll see about Preparation H wrestling at WrestleMania 36. Aaron's like, okay, how about this? Triple H versus Punk wins at Mania will run NXT.
Right. There you go. That's a good stipulation. We got Bobby Lashley.
Ooh, Bobby Lashley's coming down.
Bobby Lashley doesn't have an opponent.
Matthew says the American Dragons, Bryan and Gulak.
The American Dragon.
Vladimir's like,
That's awesome.
Punk Mania. Or Matthew says, or the Dragon Hearts. And it's like, I have a feeling that Truth will gain back the 24/7 title.
Well, I hope he does. Back when it used to mean something. So we got Zack Ryder.
Is going to be
versus
against
Bobby Lashley.
Where's Lana? She's not around. We're missing Lana. They're like, well, we had to get rid of her for a second. She's a distraction.
Over under 5 minutes.
Under.
I'm also going under.
The guy has a ginormous face of Brock Lesnar.
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know why you
should go
wouldn't.
grab mine.
It's just it's just funny because it's like this ginormous poster of Brock Lesnar. Look, there it is.
Yeah, I did.
That's hilarious.
All right, well, Bobby jumps out to an early lead. Will Zach have any offense at all? And will it be over or under 5 minutes? You said under. I also say under.
Matthew and Aaron say under.
I've got the clock going. We're at 20 seconds, and it could be over anytime.
Poor Kurt Hawkins. He's just out there like, ugh, this is embarrassing.
Kurt Hawkins is out there fighting.
He's like, come on, dude, put up your hands. Do something.
Maybe he'll fight him next.
He's like, get up. You can do it.
Bobby's even wasting time. He's going to miss here. Yeah, I saw that coming. Moved it. Big old back slam. I don't know what you call that. Just
a throw up, throw down.
throw up. Blech.
It's a throw up, throw down.
Here we go.
Matthew's like, Rusev will interfere.
Look at the power. And done. 1 minute, 18 seconds.
Sweet. Oh, that's awesome. Aaron wants you to spell stuff.
Oh, ICUP.
Yeah. And Matthew's pen is erect. And we've got the Fiend, Barry Wyatt, in the chat. Hey, the Fiend.
Hey, Fiend.
Says I'm here. If you let me in, you better rub. Plus, the 50-state tournament starts today. The Fiend of Columbus is facing Owen Vega from Seattle, Washington. Tyler's fighting in Detroit tonight. Sweet.
Detroit Rock City.
Wash your hands. Aaron's like, what the fuck? About the pen is erect. Vladimir says, I heard rumors live event when Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins thinks CM Punk attack. Ooh, we got CM Punk everywhere.
CM Punk.
He's a busy little beaver.
It's happening. Maybe he'll sign with AEW too.
I think so. I think it'd be good. Matthew's like, the Fiend. And Aaron's like, my pen is always erect when I see Aubrey. Oh, God.
Oh,
and Madman is like, Brock and Cena versus Rock and Orton, ? Who would win, by the way? Do you think Cena is going to pass Ric Flair's record?
No.
I think he's done. Like, as in...
I don't know if they'll ever do another championship push with him.
Right. It'd be kind of weird. But...
If they do, it's just to get somebody else over real quick. So hypothetically, they could. Kind of like they just did with Goldberg.
Yeah, basically. Aaron's like, hey, Bray. And Matthew's like, #squash. Exactly. Illa's like, can't take notes with a flaccid pen, right? It just flops all around.
I had a rubber pen once.
Oh, and Aaron wants you to spell Cheerios.
No. Why
I don't know.
Have her spell it.
I don't want to spell it.
IT.
You spell it.
IT.
Okay. The Fiend's like, happy birthday to Aubrey. Yep. It's Aubrey's birthday over
Yeah, she'll be working Wednesday.
Hank says, remember when I said I would be here all stream?
Yeah.
Well, April Fool's because I have to go. So I'll be here Wednesday. Goodbye and have a good one. See you, Hank. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us for a little bit.
That was his April Fool's. He can't do one on April Fool's.
That's right. He can't do one on April Fool's
one and
now.
only.
One and only April Fool's.
All right, we'll see you on Wednesday. Have a good night, boss.
That feels
Up
like
next,
CM
Drew
Punk versus
McIntyre
Seth
in
Rollins
action.
Up against what? Himself?
No.
What's he gonna do? Just be out there?
It'll probably just be another squash match.
Just be out there talking for 5 minutes?
In action. That means in the squared circle.
That's funny. Aaron's like, Juan Cena. And Aaron's like, Travis, it's not Bobby Lashley. It's Booby Trashley. Nope, it's Bobby Lashley.
Oh, my Lord.
I know
Aaron.
about him sometimes. Matthew's like, Hank, it's March. And Hank's like, shh, don't tell them, Matthew. Aaron's like, I love you, Edge, but you stole my girl.
Half the time I don't know what month it is, let alone what day it is. So sometimes I have to start with, what month are we in? And then get to the day. I think it's October. Billy Madison. What day is it? I think it's October.
Vladimir's like, I heard rumors when Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins WrestleMania 36 live event, and Seth will say, cut the music, give me the match I want. Oh.
There he goes, and then he asks for Punk.
That would be silly.
And then Punk comes out, and Kevin Owens doesn't have an opponent.
Dun, dun, dun. Poor Kevin Owens. And then the AOP just takes him outside and beats the crap out of him.
Right.
With his popcorn bucket.
Why not? Make it happen. Hit the Twittersphere with it. See if we can get it. Hashtag Seth Rollins, CM Punk.
Matthew says, have any of you seen The Wrestling Dead? It's so freaking funny. I don't think I've seen The Wrestling Dead, but that's pretty funny sounding. Man, but what about The Fiend versus Cena? Yeah, that's happening.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah?
I am. I'm a little bit excited.
We'll see what happens. Aaron says, Travis, did you know Detroit Rock City is a song?
Yes, I did. It's by Kiss.
Aaron says, you will never guess. By who? You will never guess it.
Oh. Kiss.
Sasha Banks says, hey, Wrestling Gap, I like the red clothes you have on. Thanks, Sasha.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I wore this one last night. She had a blue one on. But I had my blue hat on. For SmackDown. Representing
Tom
for all of them.
Kiss, and Aaron's like, damn it. Everybody knew it. And the Fiend's like, if Tyler wins tonight, he will be fighting in Miami, Florida. Nice. Aaron's like, you guessed it. And we've got Thor in the chat. Thor!
There's Thor.
He's like, hey! And we're like, hey, back!
I saw some of your wrestling match on, what was that called?
Saturday on Instagram?
Instagram. Good job. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Have a real wrestler in here.
We didn't watch most of it because we were watching UFC on
We had
Saturday.
the stinking UFC all day Saturday from like 5 on, and then Elimination Chamber. I haven't even caught my breath yet. The last 2 weeks of wrestling has been like
non-stop.
crazy. We had 2 pay-per-views one week and then a pay-per-view the next week.
Blythe says, I'll never forget that moment when Drew boot kicked Lesnar out of the ring at the Royal Rumble 2 months ago. That was a huge pop.
Huge. After Ricochet's kick to the nards.
Right?
And then he's like,
oh no. Claymore to the face. Matthew says, Roman Reigns never switched his personality like Moxley and Rollins. He is so bland. Yeah, Roman Reigns is blah. Aaron's like, the toast. What about toast?
don't be mad.
Matthew, what?
At Roman.
Ugh.
He is your champion.
And he's not my champion.
He's going to be.
I don't give a shit.
Mania.
I don't like him. Matthew's like, my check always clear because I go to Sasha Banks. Haha. Larry says, Seth versus Kevin in a popcorn bucket on a pole match.
Jesus.
Would the pole be greasy?
With the butter all over it.
The butter all over it. They're all like getting all up in it. They're like,
What's in the bucket?
They're like, oh no,
Popcorn.
don't get the salt in my eye. Ah. Man's like, who do you think the best wrestler is?
Bray Wyatt.
Oh.
Modern.
Oh, modern.
My favorite wrestler of all time is Hulk Hogan. But
The Fiend says, sup, Sasha.
look, Aleister Black, is he going to have something going?
I don't know. He's in a suit.
Oh, he's just getting it.
Aaron says, I thought Thunder Liger was supposed to be in the WWE Hall.
Look at this.
Oh, it's these douchebags.
They are not D-bags. Seth Rollins, Aleister Black in the back, talking to Aleister Black. I said back and then it hurt. I couldn't say black after back.
Thor is like, the Spear is his finisher, basically. Spear is my finisher, basically, now. And Matthew doesn't want any riddles, but it's good to see Thor. Illa's like, Travis, finish the line. All right, stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with my brand new invention.
That would be the period. And then it's something. Russell, hold me tightly, flow like a hawk, move daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights, and I'll glow. To the extreme, rock a mic like a vandal. Light up the stage, watch it jump like a candle. Dance!
Matthew's like, boo, the little puppy is not my champ, right? And Sasha's talking to the Fiend. And Madman saying, hello.
Hello!
And Aaron's like, how much can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
3.
2.
3.
2.
It's always an odd number. You and your evens. OCD.
Matthew's like, hashtag taker's dong. And Aaron's like, I want some ice cream. And Ayla's like, yay. And Matthew's like, LMFAO, Travis.
He accepted.
And Thor's like, I'm friends with the Dark Order now. Nice.
Good deal.
Don't take their candy.
So he accepted.
Aleister Black?
Mm-hmm.
To have a fight with them?
It looks like it.
He accepted their
invitation.
Yeah.
They knocked on the right door because he accepts.
That's kind of crazy.
How's that match going to turn out? Drew McIntyre. Oh, here comes Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan versus Drew McIntyre?
What? They better not make this weird. Oh, he's got a spider with him.
He might as well just bring it out.
He's got his
1980s Anna Montana. Anna robotic, animated robotic.
His Hannah Montana spider. His Miley Cyrus. He's got old Miley Cyrus hanging out in his cage. Oh, Man saying bye. Oh, bye. Okay.
See ya, boss.
Bye, Madman. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us.
Make sure you subscribe if you aren't.
Yeah, subscribe.
Hang out with us every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and pay-per-views.
Come see us again. The Fiend's like, slaughter match. Aaron was gone for a second, I guess, but now he's back. And he's tired.
Yep.
Woo! All kinds of fun shit happening.
The Scottish psychopath.
Such a weird thing to do. They're like, all right, well, we want to make sure you're out there for everybody to see, so we're going to throw you out there with Eric Rowan since we can't have Brock Lesnar. What?
Well, it just goes to show you that Eric Rowan is that big guy that, you know, is good, but he's going to be the one that they step over all the time. He's the stepping stone guy.
Right.
But he's big, so it makes the big guys look even better.
Mm-hmm.
Look at, he's like, there's a spider in there that I don't care about.
Right. Like, ew, there's something here, but...
1980 robot.
Matthew says, I'm looking forward to Drew versus Brock. I think that will be more impressive than Cena versus Fiend.
I hope it's the main event of the whole evening and just caps the show off. Either that or starts the show.
And let's see. Sasha's like, the Fiend Bray Wyatt is alright if I have your subscribe channel. And Thor's like, thoughts on Chamber?
The first part of it I thought was amazing. It was one of the best pay-per-views I've seen this year.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It started out really good, really strong. And then those last two matches kind of, I don't know, they stuck in my craw a little bit, I guess. But Sami Zayn got his first title, which wasn't so bad. And Shayna Baszler's on her way to WrestleMania with the man.
Right.
Wanted to watch this match.
I just want to see if they're going to really like bury Eric or if he's actually going to get a chance to kind of beat him up some.
It won't be a burying, but he's going to lose.
Right. And Aaron's talking about his fiance is having contractions.
Back contractions.
Contraptions. My fiance is having more contractions. This might be serious. And then Ayla's like, contractions? Aaron's like, why?
Uh-oh. Drew McIntyre's looking at the spider.
Maybe she needs to stop doing shit for you.
Is he scared of the spider?
Why would he be scared of a spider?
It's big. Have you seen it?
Yes, I did. All those people for Mojo, whatever his face, or No Way Jose ran away from it like it was the most terrifying thing they'd ever seen in their lives.
It's a tarantula.
So did he move it? Is he going to squish it? Oh.
He's going to kill the spider.
Oh, you're terrifying. That's mean.
PETA! Call PETA. Oh! Eric's mad. But Eric can't do anything about it because he's a big goofy guy, I guess.
Right? So weird. I just don't get it.
But looks like the spider's dead. We got to see it once. And now it's dead. Hammerlock. DDT.
It's just so strange.
Setting him up for the big old Claymore.
Yeah, I don't like that. Anyways, we got John L. Jackson in the chat.
Janelle.
Hey, John L. Nice to see you. Let's see. Matthew says, Brock likes to leave early and Cena is the feel-good moment for the kids.
How was your weekend? Did you watch any of the pay-per-view?
He says, they're going to have a six-pack challenge at WrestleMania. Fitted women, Chris Bailey and Sasha want to hold
and
up
it's over.
Match.
He killed a spider and Eric Rowan's career.
He killed a poor animated thing because he's a monster. What a jackass.
You don't like Drew now? You want Brock to win?
What a jerk face. Larry is telling Aaron he should take his fiance to the hospital. Thor is too. And Ayla's like, time them. If they come in a pattern, then hospital. If not, it's Braxton Hicks, and it's okay.
Get your stopwatch out.
That's right. Ayla's the voice of reason in the chat saying, have her lay on her left side and drink water. Tom's like...
She sounds like a witch from like the 1700s.
It's what they tell you to do with Braxton Hicks.
It just sounds funny.
It does sound funny, but it's true.
Lay on your left side. Head facing east.
There's no head facing anymore.
Count backwards from 90 and then back up to 10. And then drink some water.
Right.
But it has to be lukewarm. And you drink it upside down. Like a hiccup.
Don't be weird.
That's how you do it. It's science.
Matthew says Britt Baker was in WWE for a brief little bit. I think it was only a tryout. That wouldn't be surprising.
Huh.
Tom said something about it was okay, but lacked pizzazz in a few spots for the pay-per-view. Yeah. And Madman says bye. Bye, Madman.
It was, there was really no main event. You know what I mean? Like most pay-per-views, they have like a top star that's going to go at the end. And they just didn't have that ability last night because there was no top stars there. And especially in a singles match. Seth would have been a top star if he'd have been in a singles match. But with a tag team, it was like, okay, so what do we do? Look at Randy sitting out back.
Just thinking.
A little smoky in there, isn't it?
Well, just probably the way the lighting is. Matthew says, I thought it's a robot. What the fuck is the deal with the spider? Why not have Rowan's just be addicted Candy Crush or something? Just be addicted to Candy Crush. Larry's like, do you have a backpack for her, Aaron? Aaron's like, 6-pack challenge. They all have 6-packs. What are you talking about? For Jonelle Jackson, he said earlier they're going to have a 6-pack challenge at WrestleMania
for the SmackDown
for the women.
Yeah.
Bailey and Sasha want to hold up their singles match.
Absolutely.
Singles match.
Which makes a lot of sense.
It does.
But that can start that, by the way. They can start because they'll have to touch each other in that match.
Right.
And that can send it on its way.
Mamma's like, by the way, what's happening? Well, I don't know.
We're listening to Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. We're having our replay.
Our recap
of what happened
from last Monday
to
when
Beth.
he attacked Beth Phoenix.
Yeah.
Actually, Beth attacked him and he defended himself.
Right.
Whatever you want to say happened there.
Right.
Now they're actually putting visuals with his speech when he's talking about his dad and when Edge came up to him when he was 19 and took him under his wing.
All that stuff. Let's see.
But now we got visuals. Last week we didn't have any visuals.
Aaron's saying she's refusing to go. And Ayla's like, they won't let that baby come this early. If she's less along than I am, just time them. Exactly. Matthew's like, 888, you're a remarkable man. Hank says, as he's back for a second, Rowan should have went into a rage type state and demolished Drew, right?
Something. I mean,
Matthew's like, exactly. I agree with that. Why the hell did they do that?
And
That's
then maybe
so
even it got
dumb.
disqualified or something.
Something. I don't care. He should have been able to beat the crap out of him.
Hitting him
even
with a
if
chair.
Drew would have came back and been like, dude, what the hell? And then smacked him around and pinned him or whatever.
I think WWE just likes to bury people to make somebody else look better. Instead of building everybody up so they all look better, they're like, let's bury everybody.
The Fiend's like, Drew just murdered a giant spider. Right?
It's kind of a dick.
And Thor's like, Rock versus Hogan rematch at Mania?
No.
Well,
one would rip his abdomen and the other one would rip his hip.
It doesn't matter that it's fake.
Is it supposed to be real, though? That's what I was saying earlier. If it's supposed to be real, then I'll play along.
Right.
But now it's dead. So.
If it was really in there.
I didn't see any guts.
John L says, I like that Otis got his hands on Dolph Ziggler and took him and Tucker flipping off the pods.
Right. I wonder if they're not going to do something there at WrestleMania 2 with Otis and Dolph.
Right.
Glorious show off.
Something.
Heavy machinery.
Yeah. Matthew says, it makes more sense than the spider. Aaron's like, I'm back. My Wi-Fi.
There it is.
And Ayla's like, for real, they will stop if they are Braxton Hicks if you lay on your left side. Real contractions don't stop with a change in position. It's actually a big deal if they're real, if she's not 37 weeks plus. And Aaron's like, why? And Matthew's like, I was Randy Orton give his kids RKOs.
I saw his wife give him an RKO once off a dock. It was pretty cool. Right into a river or lake.
Right? Aaron's like, Rowan should dance Andrade for the U.S. title next. And Matthew's asking Ayla if this is her first pregnancy. And she answered him with, no, I have an almost 2-year-old. I also have nurse friends, and I'm a hypochondriac. And Aaron's like, I want Rock versus Brock. Both careers on the line. Whoever wins retires for good. I hope Rock wins. I'm pretty sure the Rock is
Rock's already retired for
buddy.
good, so.
And Madman is back. So.
Here comes Asuka.
Asuka's. Oh no, Kairi Sane and
They
Asuka.
showed Asuka first, yeah.
So Kairi
So
Sane
is it going to be
Asuka.
a tag team championship match?
The women's tag team champions.
What? We haven't seen this
Warriors.
since last year.
Ooh, really?
I don't think we've seen one this year.
Oh, we've just had singles matches between her and others.
Who are they wrestling? Ooh.
Let's see.
What two women are they going to put against them?
And Matthew says, oops, yeah, good job deciphering that mess. Yeah, I'm really good at it. Deciphering stuff.
I write in code.
Aaron's like, this is my fiance's first pregnancy. And Matthew's like, LOL, I appreciate your honesty, champ.
I refuse to go backwards on the keyboard. So if I misspell something, I'm like, whatever.
I figure it out. I'm really good at it. I've been doing it for a while. Aaron's like, Asuka's my 10th wife. Matthew's like, Asuka yelling during Elimination Chamber was the greatest.
Natalia Liv Morgan.
I wasn't the only person joined. Big Randy was under the ring for that match.
Did you see that? Liv Morgan, Natalia.
Wow, that's weird.
Will we get new tag team champions heading into Mania?
Aaron says they should get rid of the women's tag belts because they don't do anything with them. Just retire the belts.
Already.
Just get rid of all of it.
Bring back Peyton Royce, Billie Kay.
Yeah, where are those girls at?
Because they're iconic.
Why aren't they around?
Who knows? I know Peyton posts on Instagram all the time. So does Billie Kay, actually. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Aaron's like, Beth Phoenix is hot.
So it's supposed to be Beth Phoenix and Natalia versus the Kabuki Warriors at WrestleMania. That's the rumor I'm hearing.
Oh. So they're trying it out with
Liv
and seeing how it works.
Crowd works, maybe.
I don't know. Glenn says, are you ready for WrestleMania 36 April 5th, Sunday night?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
it'll be all day.
It's more like all day.
It'll literally
Sunday
be on
night, Sunday day.
You guys going to be hanging out with us till 12 o'clock at night?
Ugh.
I'm excited for them.
Me too. So excited. Matthew says, hoping Randy was under the ring. My screen looks like it got a shotgun blast off Birdshot.
Did you punch it?
Did you throw it? Aaron's like, the Kabuki Warriors. Oh, hell yeah, Matthew says. Beth Phoenix and Edge versus Orton. Yeah. Woo!
I wonder if Beth Phoenix is going to be there, or she's going to still be playing that she's her.
I don't know. Larry wants to know what time for WrestleMania, Travis.
Oh, wow. Okay, so normal ones start at 7, so I'm going to say 6. So 4 Eastern, maybe, with a 2-hour pre-show.
Yeah.
Because the show will be longer. It'll probably be a 5-hour. So I'm thinking right around, like, maybe 3 Eastern. Because it'll be a 2-hour pre-show.
Oh.
That can't be right. So 7... And then maybe an hour will be 6. So 4 o'clock Eastern would make more sense. So, yeah, that's like 6 hours because it's going to go to around midnight too. A couple years ago, it lasted forever. It went to about 12:30. The one when the Undertaker retired after Roman Reigns beat him.
Oh, God.
And he folded up his jacket and he laid it there.
It was the worst ever.
That was literally 12:30 at night when that one ended.
It was horrible. I was not a happy person.
And it started early. Like, that one was the longest WrestleMania I've ever seen.
Wasn't it like at 10 o'clock in the morning?
No, I have parties on that day. And so I do the NXT show, I do the Hall of Fame show, and then I do that. So that's
so
why we started
like
at
10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
And I try to get like an hour break in between each one so people can not just watch wrestling all day.
Oh, what? That's crazy. Aaron must be having Wi-Fi issues. He's saying, if you don't see me typing, that's why. I'm ready to. I don't know. I don't think I see you typing technically. Matthew's like, it's AFM. It's 8 and I've had it for 3 years. Oh, it's
8 years old.
It's S8. It's a Samsung 8. I've had it for 3 years. I've thrown it and stuff, but the first line of these phones, the glass was awful. Yeah.
I didn't know you were watching on your phone. I was thinking like a TV. I don't know why.
Oh, he said on his phone, the screen was shot on his phone. Glenn says, have me WrestleMania 36 watch party. You should have a WrestleMania 36 watch party, Glenn.
I thought about doing one. Having
Travis
people
thought
over.
About doing it too.
And then just putting a corner up and you guys could just watch us hanging out. I could still type and talk. I could still do the audio.
Tom's like, chamber pay-per-view, Tom says, and Tom, that is true. And Tom's like, poor Natty. Matthew's like, I might get the network for Mania.
Who said that?
Matthew. It's gonna be on it.
$9.99 if you haven't already used your free one.
They're so funny.
They're acting like the Iconics. And people didn't like the Iconics, but they liked the Kabuki Warriors. But they're the exact same character, but in Japanese.
Well, they laugh and then they yell at you in Japanese, so it makes it funnier. I don't know. I like the Iconics just fine. Larry says, that would be a great idea to do WrestleMania weekend on Sunday.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just do the whole thing all at once.
And Matthew says, LOL, I use my phone because I smoke, but not in my apartment. Besides the bathroom. I haven't used my free one yet. Nice.
Oh, there you go.
And
you should have used it last night, then you could have got Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania.
Yeah, you could have gotten both of them. Aaron's like, all right, I'm back. Wi-Fi, sorry about that. Matthew's like, I like the Iconics. Yeah. Why aren't they around? Seriously.
I don't know what's happening with them. I think they're getting rebranded. And so when they come back, they're going to be hot. I don't know. I guess I could do it. If you took me to Japan, I could just act a fool. Because they wouldn't know what I was saying or doing.
They don't do this though. They're actually very quiet people.
No, I mean, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Take me over there. I'll make a fool out of myself.
That would
I don't
be
mean
different.
just like in a restaurant. I'm talking about like during wrestling.
Matthew's like, can you set up a Patreon? I'd buy you guys a pizza or something. A Patreon.
Yeah, I gotta figure it out. I haven't. I don't know.
Huh.
I kind of wasn't in it for money.
Right? Yeah.
So I just never even looked at it. But I mean, I can figure it out. Maybe do a Venmo or something. I don't know.
I don't know either. Aaron's like, especially Peyton Royce. She's hot. It looks like WTF
Billie Kay's pretty, by the way.
Paige just tweeted 2 minutes ago. It's time to go back to work on Friday Night SmackDown. See you there, Bailey. But there is no context or retreat, so no one knows what it means.
So Liv Morgan just came out holding her neck.
Huh.
I don't like her shorts.
Liv?
Yeah.
Her outfit.
That lower half thing that she's got going on.
Yeah.
It's just not flattering. Yeah, no, I mean, she could come back as a manager.
Yeah.
Paige.
I don't see why
GM,
she
I guess, if
couldn't.
they're going to go that GM route again like they've done.
Ayla's like, Travis doesn't eat real food, right?
What?
It's true.
That's all I eat is real
he'd buy you a
food.
pizza. That's not real.
Yeah, it'd have to be gluten-free vegetarian pizza.
And Matthew's like, I'm addicted to Chipotle. And Ayla's like, yuck, Matthew. And she gave a throw up face.
Isn't that what you think of Chipotle?
I do. I think the same thing.
We had a Chipotle, but it went out of business.
I'm on Ayla's page for that one of the disgusting throw up face. They literally poison people on a constant basis with their fresh food.
No.
Whatever, then why do they have E. coli outbreaks constantly in their food items? Constantly. It's gross.
Oh, wow. Carrie Sane just slapped Liv right in the face.
And Matthew was like, Paige, woo! And Aaron's tired. Ow, ow, ow. And Tom's like, yep, Paige soon. Her wrath be upon them.
We almost had new tag team champions.
I don't think it is for the tag team championship.
Oh, really?
It just says Raw up in the corner. And usually if it's for the title, it says it up in the top.
Hashtag title.
Hashtag for the title.
Kairi Sane making Liv look like a big girl.
Well, she is tiny. Kairi Sane's not very big. Oh.
I think she just hit her face right on the rope.
No. She
Oh.
right to the back.
Roll her up. That's a quick 1 count again.
Always. Matthew's like, LOL, what? I'm an ignorant and uncultured American. Ayla's like, it's just gross. Right? And the Fiend says, the day WrestleMania happens is when the 50 States Tournament National title happens. Nice.
Well, that'll be an interesting day.
And Aaron's like, delete the laugh some more. I love your laugh. You're funny, Aaron. He's tired. He can't wait for his debut. Ayla's like, I've only tried it once during the month my town decided to have one.
Right.
Bleh.
Oh, there's Ruby.
What? The hell is she doing down there? She's like, don't mind me. I'm just hanging out.
Her face is all sorts of messed up.
Well, Ruby's?
Yeah. Getting rammed into the chain last
night. That from that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, it looks like that all the time.
No, not her normalness. She had red marks across her.
Aaron says, imagine the team of Paige and DDP. Matthew says, because fast food chains got pissed at Chipotle for having great and wholesome food at the same cost as a Big Mac meal.
Yeah, they couldn't handle that.
You mean E. coli and botulism?
People like to eat poison or processed food. And so anything that's going to be a whole food is not going to work.
Whatever.
If it's healthy
Everybody
for you.
loves freaking Wendy's fresh meat beef hamburgers. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Bread is processed.
Their meat isn't, though. You could just eat the hamburger.
Is it? Is it real?
Supposedly it is.
Is it Black Angus?
Supposedly
You're
Wendy's says it is. No, I'm not. I have to go back and see what people say. Anyways, Aaron's like, damn. And Aaron's like, Travis, I want you to be the godparent of my son. Matthew's like, Fiend, what's the tournament about? Got Ruby, Tracer.
It's wrestling.
Don't want to do it. Larry says, Travis, tomorrow evening at 5 Eastern is NWA Power on YouTube.
I need to start watching that.
What is it? The NWA.
It's NWA.
Oh, more wrestling. I am not watching it tomorrow.
Well, you wouldn't be even here. You'd be at work. It starts at 4 hours.
Oh. But it'd be on when I got here, and I'm not watching it.
Is it just an hour, or is it a 2-hour program? I think it's an hour.
He was like, Chipotle is just fancy Taco Bell. Right? Matthew says, does Natty have a welt from that knee she caught yesterday? Haven't really looked at her face. They haven't really showed it much, so I don't know.
Sarah Logan's knee came right across her face.
Uh-huh.
Off the top of the chamber.
It did, yep. The fan says, each state picks one wrestler to compete in the tournament to earn bragging rights for that state. Let's go.
Is there a weight class? Or is there one for each weight
is in
class?
the chat. Hey, Walter. Says,
Walter.
hey, Travis. Hey, Dalitha. Hey, Walter. Nice to see you in the chat tonight, bud. It's like, Travis, can you do Impact? Stream it.
Oh, my gosh. It'd be by myself. It'd be weird. Because I don't read any of the chats. So you guys just have to hear me talking the
Like,
whole
why
time.
are you ignoring me, Aaron? Why are you ignoring me? I don't understand. Why are you ignoring me? Ayla's like, I can make a homemade crunch wrap. I know what's in it. So, but do you have the special stuff that Taco Bell puts in it to make it taste like barf? Just wondering. Aaron's like, it's like 1 hour. The NWA.
Yeah, I figured it. It's just a littler show or smaller.
And Walter's like, congrats on your 100th show on Friday.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Friday the 13th. What?
It's the best day ever.
I'll have my Jason Voorhees mask on.
Matthew is like, less than $8 for a chicken burrito that weighs a pound is legit. And stomach ulcers. Aaron's like, I'm going to have to go soon. Not right now. Soon. All right.
I think we're in our second hour.
We are.
Yeah, we're halfway through our second hour.
Aaron's like, sup, Walter.
The sun's still
Larry's
out, so
like,
tripping
it's
me
only an hour, Travis, but next week it's like an hour and a half.
Like, going forward, they're going to make it an hour and a half, or just one show is an hour
Sounds
and a
like
half?
just one show, maybe. Aaron's like, I hate when people do that on the chat. Do what?
What'd they do?
Tell people that they're ignoring them? Just kidding. Glenn's like, what channel Impact Wrestling tomorrow night?
What channel is Impact?
I have no idea.
This one.
Aaron's like, why are you ignoring me? The why are you ignoring me stuff, Walter. Any WWE trivia? We haven't done any trivia yet.
We'll get into it in the next 20 minutes or so.
Oh, heck yeah, I'm sure. Matthew's like, did you see Scotty
167?
Steiner in NWA last week?
Channel 1, Access. AXS. So if you have Access, then that's what channel. I don't know if you have Dish. If you have Dish, it's 167. I don't know what channel it is on
DirecTV or if you use your cable provider.
But it's AXS, Access.
Yes.
Asuka up top, going right at Natty's arm. Natty's got it taped, so it's basically a bullseye. You don't tape your injuries.
Right? Don't tape your injuries because then people know it's an injury, so then they use it against you.
Trending now, Kabuki Warriors.
Ayla's like, my boyfriend, but really it's her husband. Parents own a butcher shop, so I can get a lot of meat for cheap. No, Dalitha, I can't get E. coli. What? You can't just go to a lab and ask for E. coli so you can swap it all over the food? Make it Chipotle special?
What kind of deals do you get on meat? We need to talk.
Right.
I like meat.
The Fiend says, to answer that question, Travis, in the tournament there is no weight limit.
Nice.
Larry's like, just one show.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's going to be an hour and a half.
Huh.
Ayla, do they sell any, like, game other than cow? Like, do they sell game?
Like buffalo?
Like buffalo.
Antelope? Deer?
No,
elk?
antelope. That shit's disgusting. Deer, antelope, elk. Not antelope, sorry. Elk. Bear.
Matthew's like, I used to be more manly with food, but I don't like thinking about where food comes from. It's a weird phobia.
Right?
Like if it comes from an animal?
He's scared of the supermarket. It's agoraphobia.
Oh.
I'm teasing. It comes from dead animals.
Oh.
But I was saying from the store.
Right.
Which is agora.
Walter's like, Scott Steiner is okay. Heard he collapsed at Impact. He got medical attention. Yeah, he was in the hospital.
Yeah, he had to get surgery.
Some surgery on his heart. Some minor heart surgery of some kind, but he's okay.
Oh, who's that? Sarah Logan's coming down now. Got the whole freaking riot squad out there. None of them even like each other in the
Natty's over here crying her face off. My face. It's a riot squad reunion happening.
I feel like if you don't like where your food comes from, just go kill it yourself a couple times.
Right?
And like get rid of that. You know, go towards it.
Right.
Like I understand where he's coming from.
Right.
Because I don't like to see like the countless slaughter of animals like on TV. Like when they're just killing the pigs like over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah. Yeah, you
but
don't
like
like
if
those.
I was killing it to eat it, I feel
be
like
weird.
there's like a respect thing there. Say a prayer for it if you want
Matthew's
to.
like, yeah, Walter, I think he's fine. NWA tapes in advance. And Aaron's back, his Wi-Fi, and he wants Roman. And Aaron's like, Travis, finish the movie quote. Murray, you get what you...
Did you say Marie?
Murray, you get what you... I don't know what it is. Anyways, but Liv just threw herself at the other Riot Squad members, so she took them out. She's like, I'm done with you, bitches. Ayla's like, George said no, but they'll cut yours if you kill it and bring it in.
Right.
Matthew's like, LOL, I think it's because my stepmother couldn't cook.
That'll do it.
And Ayla's like, my real mom didn't cook. And Ayla's like, my grandma cooked a little.
Yeah.
Right?
And their grandma / mom, she burned everything, so.
Right. Guys didn't come from a line of cookers, that's for sure.
There's no chefs in that side of the family.
Walter's like, I can stay for 15 minutes and I will be here for AEW on Wednesday. Sweet!
AE-dub.
And he said the Chamber pay-per-view was good.
I liked it.
Guess Walter enjoyed it.
Walter probably went to bed before the last 2 matches.
Oh, he was lucky.
Just tease.
He probably did. Didn't he leave before those matches
Oh,
happened?
Asuka with the sidekick.
Oh, Asuka's like, I'll save you from
That
Natty.
should do it. 1, 2, and 3.
Nice.
Asuka's all sorts of wiggly.
Well, of course she is.
Liv,
She's like, look at me, I'm amazing.
Liv was too freaking
distracted
by the other girls, her old stable.
Yeah, she was not exactly like happy. I think he was asking her if she was okay or something. She's like, yeah, I'm good. She's funny. Carrie Sane's a cutie pie. Oh.
Liv's like, my tooth's loose, and I hate everybody.
Ruby. That's Ruby Riot saying that. Liv.
Oh, whatever.
Sticking her hand in her mouth when she shouldn't be doing that. Go wash your hands, girl. Yuck. Yuck.
Why do I have Eric Rowan winning?
I have no idea.
That's dumb.
Aaron's like, I cook the meals for my fiance. And Aaron's like, she says I burn my food.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Taco Bell.
McDonald's.
You ever see
ramen.
Talladega Nights?
Yes.
When she's like, it's dinner time. I've been slaving all day. And it's like Taco Bell, Pizza Hut. It's like a whole buffet.
All the fast food crap. Shouldn't eat. Brandon's in the chat. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
Nice to see you, bud. He says, I was not a fan of the Chamber this year. Haha, I'm very disappointed in WWE pay-per-views so far this year.
Yeah.
Walter's like, boo, they won. He was not liking the Kabuki Warriors winning.
Brandon still wants to buy your Jeep.
My Blazer?
Mm-hmm. He asked me about it the other day.
Yeah. Larry says, don't work at a chicken plant. It's disgusting. I don't know if they even have those around here. Like,
I'm sure there's someone.
She's licking my hand. His cat is being weird and licking his hand. All
Ew.
right. Matthew's like, the main event wasn't that bad last night. It shouldn't have been a main event, though. And that's where they fell short. They sold out for demographics.
Fact. Who said that?
That's Matthew.
Oh, Matthew is correct.
Yeah, it's like, whatever, Travis. Grandma McCormick made mac and tomatoes.
Half the time that you don't remember because you were too little is she would scorch them. So the whole bottom 2 inches was burnt because she'd just leave it on the stove and go read or do her crossword puzzle. So half the time the house just reeked of burnt tomato sauce.
Gross.
And she'd just pour it into a different pan and I would eat it anyway. I like the taste of burnt stuff. So,
but
like
when you
literally
grow up with it, you kind of do.
Like,
because my mom burnt stuff too, and I actually like my fried potatoes. I like them kind of like burnt. Right. I tried not to burn them, but I actually do like them.
Macaroni and tomatoes.
My toast, I actually don't mind if it's kind of burnt. It's like, I grew up with that. One thing I do not like is my bacon being cooked too much, though.
She likes raw bacon.
I grew up with a family that wanted it, so, done. And
like it powder in your mouth.
Yes, and it's so disgusting. I hate it. So every time if I made breakfast or if I made bacon, I always made their bacon and then I made my bacon. It was like, you guys can have your burnt, dry, gross bacon. Like, I will make it my way. Walter's like, Edge returns tonight. Yeah, he should
Absolutely.
be. Matthew's telling me yesterday, the rated R superstar.
I'm pretty sure that's going to close down Raw tonight.
Oh, for sure.
Because Randy's still in the back waiting, and they keep showing So you're going to see Edge drive in. That's what that's all about.
Yeah. Ayla said, "Hi, Brandon. How's your new apartment? Hey, did we ever figure out where he was at?"
It's right off Yellowstone.
Oh, nice. We're at off Yellowstone. Like, in middle of town off Yellowstone.
I don't think he answered that. Maybe he did, though. He just said right off Yellowstone in Chubbuck. That's what he said.
Nobody said anything about raw, Ayla. Travis is just being over dramatic like always.
What about raw?
About eating raw bacon. Like,
she
bacon isn't
undercooks
raw.
her bacon.
It is not undercooked. It is, the fat is clear. That's what it's supposed to be. You don't have to burn it. Let's see. Brandon's like, yeah, I'm saving up for that blazer. And Brandon's like, haha, the main event sucked hardcore, to be honest.
Brandon, did you get your gun? I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah. Was that the one his grandma gave him?
Well, she didn't give it to him. He was buying it from her.
Oh.
I just want to see if he got it.
Walter said, next Monday, Stone Cold Steve Austin. What, Raw?
On the 16th, 3/16.
Yep. And Aaron's high and he wants a Big Mac, but he's eating ramen. All right. Matthew wants to know what year my blazer. It's a 99.
Yeah, it's a It's a two-door sport.
It's a two-door Z71 sport blazer.
It's pretty cool.
It's my baby, and it's really hard for me to want to even try to sell it. You don't understand. Ayla's like, how much are you getting rid of the blazer?
It's got a brand new engine in it.
Basically a brand new motor. It's a 99, Brandon. Brandon said it's a 98. It's a 99, bud. And yeah, 3,000 is
the
basically
phenomenal AJ Styles. Is he gonna wrestle?
Matthew's like, burnt hot dogs out of the burnt ends of brisket. Like, burnt hot dogs, like, over the freaking fire are the best, or burnt marshmallows. Like, who doesn't eat that? Lots of people. It's gross.
I should probably do that. Get the fire pit going. We have some wood out there to burn.
We
should probably cut that tree down, too.
Probably.
We got 2 of them that need to go.
Aaron's like, look at the coronavirus memes. I think not.
I'm
There's
right.
like, both of my grandmas could cook really good.
Yeah.
I never said my mom couldn't cook things. She had certain things she was really good at cooking.
Like that it took time and you had to stare at them?
She baked. She's an awesome baker when it came to that kind of stuff. But like cooking actual food, I think it was time. And she was like Travis's grandma and Ayla's grandma. Like, she would go off and do other things and forget she was cooking. So we grew up with a lot of burnt meat and
when that their particular time alarm goes off, that's not the timer.
Yeah, that's not the timer. Aaron's like, there are rumors that it might be canceling Mania. Oh, honey,
there's lots
rumors
of
about
rumors.
Ayla's Ayla's like, I can't eat raw bacon at all. I won't eat it if it wiggles. Nobody said anything about eating raw bacon. That's disgusting.
She likes it wiggly.
It's not wiggly. It is cooked.
If you pick it up on your fork, it goes like this. That's wiggly.
Oh my gosh.
She wants bacon that stays erect.
Yeah, and it still can
like
be soft that way
rigor
too.
mortis.
It's not my fault that you can't cook it right either.
I cook bacon just fine.
No, you don't. Aaron's like, my grandma's still alive. She's 92. Travis's grandma's still alive. She's 96. 7. She's not 97 yet.
What year are we in? She was born in 23. Yeah, she'll be 97 in June.
Like, Jesus.
July, sorry. I'm way off.
Walter's like, they closed some schools because of the virus. They closed the schools because some dumbass went to school with it. Assholes.
How can you call a kid a dumbass?
Okay, the people that went to that school that they closed and told them that they were in quarantine, yeah, they're a dumbass. They were adults and they were stupid. Matthew's like, hell yeah, Brandon, that's a good ride and easy to fix. Sure it is. Actually, I can attest to you that those blazers are not that easy to fix, and they're an asshole garbage to work on.
There's nowhere to put your hands in the engine
have been
compartment.
told many times what a piece of shit it is because of that.
Her brother, I don't know if you guys have ever changed oil in your entire life, but before you put the oil filter on, you lube it and then put it on so you can get it off.
Mm-hmm.
I almost had to hacksaw the damn thing off her car when I was trying to
It was
get
pretty
off.
bad.
I ended up using like 2 sets of channel locks. And you only have this much room for the oil filter, and it's under the protection cage that comes under the Z71 part That's what makes it Z71 is it's got the engine kick. Anyway.
Yep.
So there's a little hole in there so you can get up in there to get the filter, but I couldn't turn it.
Yeah. It
but
was sad.
After I got it off, I lubed it and put it back on.
Right? It's like, you can't leave my grandma Sanders' house unless you eat something. That's usually what happens when you go to grandma's houses. And Aaron's like, I
Look
want
at you, you're
drugs.
skinny.
Right? You need another sacrifice. Have another sacrifice. And Aaron's talking about wanting drugs.
What kind of drugs?
Pot. Brandon's like, yes, but she had my mother take it to Washington. I'm not sure. Right across from Railroad Credit Union.
So you're not going to get it then? That makes no sense.
So she was selling you the gun, and so then she had your mother take it to Washington.
So you won't ever see it
So you'll
again.
never see it. Be like, can I get my money back?
That's frustrating.
What a dumb move.
I thought about buying it for you earlier, like about 6 months ago. I should have just done it.
Right. Right across from the Railroad Credit Union on Yellowstone? In Chubbuck?
I didn't know they had a railroad credit union out there. I thought that one was down on Maine.
Yeah, there's one down on Maine. And then there's one out in Chubbuck. AJ Styles is talking. And Aaron wants it because he's having a rough day. And he's like, I gotta go within probably 5-10 minutes. All right, Aaron.
All right, boss.
You do you, buddy. And Walter's like, boo, AJ Styles in the OC. And Aaron's like, yeah, AJ, bad hairstyles. The Fiend's like, AJ Styles is going to challenge Undertaker to a match at WrestleMania, and Undertaker is going to accept tonight. Ooh. Vladimir's like, did Edge return? Not yet. It's probably going to be the end of the show.
I'm going to assume it's going to be that last half hour.
Aaron's leaving, so bye, Aaron.
Aaron, take care of yourself,
see
boss.
you, bud. We'll see you tomorrow. See you on Wednesday.
What did he say about Susan? She got a PT Cruiser for the Jeep.
Travis. He was agreeing with you on the bacon, but do you like it burnt? Because that's how you guys like your bacon. It's gross. And I said, Undertaker is going to come out, get attacked by the OC, and Black is going to save him.
Now that's fantasy booking.
And Brandon's like, I have no grandparents anymore. Brandon, join the club, buddy. I don't have any either.
Alita doesn't have any either. I'm almost out.
I haven't had any since I was 12.
I still have 2 grandmas.
Right? And was like, sorry, Brandon. I miss my grandpa every day. Yep. Tom's like, sorry, Brandon. Walter's like, Undertaker's the greatest. Tom's like, Sting. Brandon's like, Ayla, I miss him too. He was a great guy. Matthew says, double gaskets are never good. About the stuff. I was like, yeah, he was. Matthew's like, medical marijuana is not a drug. It is a gift from the gods. Still marijuana. Madman, hi, by the way, the cases of COVID-19 coronavirus in China are dropping. Thoughts? Matthew's like, China is lying about the truth.
Nobody likes China. No. I think it's dropping because everybody's locked down.
It's dropping because it's just dropping. I don't know if that's because it's lockdown.
Everybody's locked down. They have 60 million people on lockdown.
And they have all their serious cases already in the hospitals or dead.
Yeah, but more people could get it.
I'm sure there's a lot of people in the outlying stuff that they haven't tested that have probably had it.
I understand how it's working. I'm just saying.
AJ telling us what he's going to do. He's like, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
He's going to kill him. He said, I'm going to make sure you die in the ring.
That's nice of him. He's like, come on. Boo, boo. Doesn't he have a soul? How can you take a soul if he doesn't have one?
I'm going to do what his wife wants me to do. Is that what he said?
Retire his ass?
Will the Undertaker say yes?
Ooh, I bet. It was like, we live in Idaho, no weed. Brandon says, I'm getting it in 30 days. Susan would have sold it, and Susan traded the Jeep for a damn PT Cruiser, and the credit union is right next to the Dollar Tree. Yeah, so it's there in Chubbuck. Okay. Matthew's like, Montana sucks in the winter. They don't plow their roads except for Yellowstone County. I was like, Idaho also sucks in winter. True, Brandon, except the jail time isn't worth it. And Brandon's like, yeah, Ayla, not legally, at least. Larry's like, Montana's so beautiful in the wintertime. Batman says Illinois has 7 cases. And Tom says, since when is Bacon a wrestler? I never said we always talk about wrestling, Tom. Brandon said, truth, Ayla. Larry's like, I'm in Mississippi and we don't have any cases.
M-I-S-S-I-P-P-I.
M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I.
Why are you talking so quiet?
Because I'm just trying to read through this and still listen to AJ Styles a little bit. Tom's like, Austin 316. He'll be there on March 16th for Raw. Matthew says, fuel is dropping and going to continue to drop under $40 a barrel. You won't see it at the pump, though.
Somebody just told me went up in price.
It will. Larry says, I hope that the coronavirus doesn't affect the Summer Olympic Games.
Me, neither. Right now, they just want the athletes traveling back and forth. They don't want other people traveling back and forth.
Right.
And they're trying to keep that area all locked down and safe.
Right. Matthew's like, March 16th is Austin 316 day. And Madman says, that ship with some cases docked along the coast of California today at 1. Yeah, they finally let that cruise ship that was kind of out there.
Yeah, with the 20 cases.
Yeah, that was on the side of California. They're finally let it dock, but I don't think they're letting them off. They're quarantining them on the ship.
Well, it depends on if they're what country they're from.
Right. The Fiend says, the dead man doesn't have a soul, and neither does the Fiend. Well, I didn't think the Undertaker had a soul. Matthew's like, the Taker will say yes. Luke's like, I know no one cares, but I want Dalitha to laugh. So the Bachelor was down to the final 2 ladies tonight, and the 2 ladies met the dude's parents. The mom was such a bitch to one of the girls. The girl told the man, fuck this, and left the show right then and there. First time in Bachelor history.
That's
everyone
classic.
just died of shock. That's funny. I guess that mom doesn't want her boy getting married, I guess. What the fuck?
That's classic.
So was the mom nice to the other one, but was just a bitch to one of them? That's fucking weird. Fucking bitches.
I'm glad you don't watch that.
There's no way you could pay me to watch that. Matthew says...
It's usually how you tell if men are married, if they know what's happening on The Bachelor.
Oh, is that how that works?
Oh, yeah. It's like a big joke.
Sweetie, we've been together long enough. I highly doubt I'm going to start watching The Bachelor. And the things I watched, I would never make you watch. Like, I literally would ask him, are you busy enough you could do something else? I'm going to watch a show I want to watch. And if it was, I'd be like, all right, I'll go downstairs and watch it. So you don't have to watch it. Because some of it is just seriously. I get over my obsession with stuff pretty easily, though. Like, I don't think I've watched one of those shows.
Pimple Popper?
Nope. Not that one.
Oh, you mean the drama stuff?
Yeah! The little people. The little people, they're so angry. Those people are so angry. I don't understand why they're so angry.
They've probably been picked on their whole life.
Matthew's like, Oklahoma is worried that their economy will get hurt by the fuel dropping. In Virginia, it's below $2 a gallon in some places. Well, in our state, it'll never go below that because they're stupid. We always have the highest fuel price in every state you can imagine. It's the dumbest thing. I don't get it.
It's because the gasoline tax is really high here.
Yeah, well, it's fucking dumb and I hate it.
So they keep state taxes down and other taxes down.
Yeah, well, they need to stop being dumb. Madman, Corona Beer's stock dropped, which is so stupid. So dumb.
Bye.
Like, Luke's like, yeah, she was a bitch because the girl was a virgin, and she legitimately said a virgin isn't worth her son's time. My God, really? You would think that would be what you'd want. Like, oh my God, you're a virgin? That's amazing. I haven't seen one of those ever. It's like oh, I'm so glad it's better. No, I want my son to have a whore.
You don't want your son to be with a unicorn?
They're like, oh my God, you know what, son? I really need you to be with a whore because then she knows what she's doing. If you get the virgin, you have to teach her shit. What? What? Seriously, what? Like, I think that's every man's dream, isn't it? To be with a virgin or something. Isn't it like your guys' thing? Like, woo! And I'm not talking like, young. I'm talking like a girl who's whatever, in her 20s and still a virgin. Isn't that what you all dream of sometimes? Like, oh, that'd be great. I'll teach her the ways of the world.
This channel is... It's like a snowball on its way to hell right now.
Whatever. Mama says, New York has over 100 cases. And Matthew's like, Tacky, that's actually true. Brandon says, but yeah, Susan traded the Jeep. It was Blue Book for $35,000 and traded it for a PT that was $1,800 and kept the rest of the money. Not surprising. That sounds about like Susan.
Interesting.
Looks like the guy is single for life now, LOL. Looks like Chris Harrison, the host, literally looked like someone had blown up the world. Right? Like, what the fuck? It's so weird. Is that Charlie talking to Randy Orton? In the creepy backstage portion of the wherever. She's like, all right, well, I guess he's not talking. I'm going to leave now.
There's a table set up back there. Not up, but up,
that's funny.
Leaning up against the wall.
Matthew says, you all get harsh winters too, and we're still in season. Larry's like, gas prices is below $2 a gallon here. Well, not here. They never will be, ever.
I don't know what gas is. It was $1.20 or $1.19 when I graduated high school.
Yeah, it's never been that. Ever again. It's like $2.50, $2.60, something like that. So it's the highest, one of the highest in the nation. It always is. Matthews, there is always a
Cedric Alexander
in bed at first.
We have a Cedric Alexander freaking sighting, and he's gonna lose to Moss right here probably.
Probably.
So we got an actual 205 match going on.
Basically, for the 24/7 championship, looks like.
Moss versus Cedric.
Huh. Cedric Alexander, eh? That's crazy. Matthew wanted to know how old the virgin was, and Luke's like, she's 26. See?
She from Japan?
Like, who the fuck would want that?
Holy crap. Moss just ran right through Alexander.
Like, so all of a sudden this guy supposedly knows what he's doing, which is so weird.
Like, this guy came out of nowhere.
Like, does anybody know who this guy is?
Like, he's won matches.
Who Moss is? Oh, Jesus,
he just threw Alexander right through the ropes.
I don't think he was supposed to do
that. With a fall-away slam.
Pretty sure that was not the way that was supposed to happen.
He'll get us, throw his ass back in the ring. Alexander better get a little bit of offense here.
Right? Like, come on. Like, let him get up. Jump around.
Who the hell is Moss? And why the hell is he winning all the time?
Who is this person? Madman says, I'm getting a math test back this week. Please. Are you hoping that you passed it?
No, he's hoping that he failed. What?
Well, why wouldn't you think you passed? Matthew says, damn, purity. Lufine says, I'm out. Have a good night. And remember, I'll always light the way. All you have to do is let me in. All right, Lufine.
Run.
Thanks for stopping in with us, bud. Have a great evening.
Rob.
We might see you on Wednesday.
We'll see you on Wednesday.
Brandon says, Grandma made a joke before she passed and said Travis gets the cupboards he made. That's funny.
That's classic.
Ayla's like, Idaho has about 10 months of winter, a month of rain, and a month of really hot. Madman's like, our gas is always high, right? Brandon's like, a common sense, it's $2.47. Yeah. And Luke's like, no, she's from the Midwest.
Oh. Huh. Cedric just got tripped.
Well, that's not very nice. What the hell?
And bam.
Ugh, couldn't he have moved?
It's over right here. 1, 2, and 3. Whoever Moss is, they're pushing him.
I don't like him.
He looks like a male Susan. We've been talking about Susan.
He does. Yeah, he does.
Doesn't he?
He does look like a male Susan, which doesn't take much. Glenn Hunt says The Undertaker will be on Monday Night Raw next week. AJ Styles challenge WrestleMania 36, right?
It'll also be St. Patrick's Day for us.
Yeah.
Because we want to do it on air.
Yeah.
So instead of it being the 17th, we're going to celebrate on the 16th.
Brandon's like, amen to that, Ayla. About Idaho having 10 months of winter. Matthew's like, WWE doesn't do much for 205 on the main roster. They are like the redheaded stepchild of WWE. Matthew's like, it's like 2:30 here in Albuquerque. Matthew's like, what is 205? It's not NXT, Raw, or SmackDown. It's its own thing.
It just does its own thing. It's a cruiserweight division.
Madman's like, good night. Have a good week. See you Wednesday. All right, Madman.
All right,
have
we
a
will
great
be
night.
here.
We will be here Wednesday. Wednesday. Keith Lee, bask in my glory. What?
You needed to sing along?
I did.
You could probably do some trivia.
Probably should do
It
that.
is starting third hour.
Ugh. Third hour. Dun, dun.
We need to make our third hour so exciting that people actually come instead of disappear.
They're like, oh my god, we have to go over this one because it's the most amazing thing ever.
I don't mean like that. I just mean people would actually turn it on just for that.
Okay. All right.
We could get like a stripping llama that plays down on that screen right under me.
Oh my god.
And it'd be like, somebody come get her.
She's dancing like a stripper. Burp, burp, burp. Somebody come get her.
We'll just be tossing money out. We get wrestling cap money printed.
Right.
Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper.
All right, everybody ready for some trivia? Trivia.
Just ask the questions. Trivia.
I have to make sure everybody's ready and
Nobody's
let
gonna
them
be
warn
ready.
them. I'm warning them. Trivia question is coming.
Rub.
All right. Who beat Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda for the WWE World Tag Team Championship at the first WrestleMania?
Barry Windham.
What about Barry Windham?
You said Barry Windham.
So?
I'm just letting you know that's Barry Windham.
Windham?
Windham.
Windham?
Yeah, that's Braun
Braze.
Bray's uncle.
Yes.
It's his mom's brother.
I'm calling him Windham.
He has another uncle named Kendall Windham.
Oh, Windham.
God, who won that match? Oh, I
was
think I
it?
know. I'm gonna put
Who
this.
beat Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda for the WWE World Tag Team Championship at the first WrestleMania?
Who was that?
Matthew's guessing the Ascension. Larry is guessing Volkov and the Iron Sheik.
Nikolai Volkov.
Yes, that guy, Nikolai Volkov. And we have Kinder in the chat. Hey, Kinder. Nice to see you in the chat.
Answer the question.
And anybody else have an answer? Guess?
I'm
Trivia? Guess? Guess for trivia.
just guessing. That's fine.
Matthew says Mike Rotunda was the Yale guy lawyer.
Yeah.
Matthew's
IRS.
like, the Usos? We weren't even around during the first WrestleMania.
Oh, what's funny about that is that I didn't even think about Mike Rotunda. Mike Rotunda's Bray's dad.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
So is his dad and his brother-in-law.
His dad and his uncle.
Yeah.
Luke's guessing the U.S. Express, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that was a hard one for me.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
All right, so the answer is Larry got it. It's the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov. So that was the answer to the question.
Everybody stand while I sing Mother Russia's national anthem.
Oh, wait, that's not it. All right.
That was actually a good question.
Okay,
It's
next.
one I should have got. Now I'm mad.
Who cashed in his Money in the Bank to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 31?
MVP. He's going to absolute brainiac status.
Madman, you can stay all you want, bud.
Yes, hang out.
Yeah. Matthew's like, MVP looks like a Power Ranger. All right, so Larry guessed Seth. Matthew's asking Bray question mark. Brandon's guessing Seth. Sorry, Luke. Kaylee. Question is, who cashed in his Money in the Bank to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 31?
MVP is turning his career. He's no longer an in-ring performer. He's now an absolute brainiac.
Oh, what a loser.
Oh, he wants to be Edge's manager.
Oh, does he? Tom's guessing with a lisp Seth Rollins. Matthew's guessing Dolph. Kinder's like, MVP looks like fire.
Are you going to give us the answer?
Well, I am, but Luke wanted me to.
Oh.
I don't know, so I'll say Seth. I was waiting for Luke because I repeated the question for him.
Okay,
the answer is Seth Rollins.
Yes. I picked that one.
And
there's Edge! Edge has appeared!
Edge has made his appearance for the evening.
He had a beanie on.
He threw his hat.
With a black beanie in disguise.
He is wide-eyed and bushy-tailed right now.
Just snorted his Coke. He's on his way
he's
down
like,
to see MVP in the
like,
ring.
I had my drugs for the night. I'm ready.
It's just Adderall.
Probably. But he's ready. He's all ready for it. Dun, dun, dun.
You think you know me?
You think you know me?
You ain't know me.
You ain't know me. You don't call me a home.
Here he comes down to the ring, all in black.
Superstar Edge. Welcome back, Edge. Woo! That person's like, look, it's my Israeli flag that I have.
He took the mic right out of MVP's hands.
He's like, I don't need your help. What the hell?
He wants Randy right now. He looks just like my cousin Adam. You've seen Adam before, haven't you? That's what he reminds me.
Tom's like, so what's up in New Mexico?
That's where Matthew's from.
Looks like, I don't know. So I'll say so. Wow, I guessed correctly. Yeah, you did. Ayla's like, he snorted his Coke. I was like, oh, my favorite Tom, you're so
we got
silly.
Edge back. So people have been asking, has Edge been back? And now we know. Edge is going right after MVP.
Oh.
Just got speared by Randy.
Oh, you better get.
Oh, Randy attacks him.
Ooh.
Edge is trying to get away.
Edge didn't want anything to do with it.
He's backing up. He got the room there. He RKO'd Randy right on the microphone.
Ooh, he's mad as a hornet on his drugs. Oh, Randy's like my neck.
Edge looks like he's going to have an aneurysm in any second.
Right?
Look at the separation there, and then bam, hit him with it. Microphone just happened to be there, but whatever.
Right?
Edge going to get a chair. He's like, payback's a bitch. Didn't you used to say that?
Yay, bitches.
He's like, payback's a bitch. And then I married one. And you RKO'd her, you son of a bitch.
How dare you do that to my wife?
Did you just say that about Beth Phoenix?
Ah! He's like, I need 2 chairs.
Because it's a concerto.
Right.
Oh, Randy got up. He got out of there quick.
He's like, screw this shit. I ain't staying.
MVP's going after Edge.
MVP's like, I'll get you.
Edge just got him in a, I guess you'd call it like a
Sleeper
triangle choke.
Something. Whatever.
Oh, he's putting him down. I didn't even know Edge was a submission wrestler. MVP's done.
Larry's like, I didn't know Edge is Jewish. I didn't know he was Jewish either. Brandon's like, haha, damn it, Ayla, we think alike. Haha. Matthew is like, New Mexico
Is
sucks.
he going to
But
concerto?
we have toilet paper and hand sanitizer.
He's going to concerto.
Do you
MVP.
really have hand sanitizer, Matthew? Send us some. I'm just kidding.
I have some.
Tom's like,
Don't tell
LOL
anybody.
in the Old West.
There it was. RKO on the chair to MVP.
Ooh, poor MVP. He was just an innocent bystander down there just doing his thing. Madman's like, Randy looks old. Well, he kind of is, bud.
Everybody in that ring and on the ramp is older. They're all 40 plus.
They're all kind of old. Kendra's like, Black versus Seth. Yeah, that's going to be happening. Tom's like, yes,
Kevin
he does
Owens.
look old. It was like off topic, but poor Ozzy isn't taking daylight savings time well. I don't blame him. I'm not either. Matthew says, I can't stand Edge, but I like him. Christian.
There it is, Concerto. MVP's head. Crack like an egg.
It's like, really? It's like, you can't use my move on other people.
MVP did nothing to Edge.
Whatever, he was down there talking out of his butt.
He said he could make Edge a champion again.
Oh my gosh. You think that Edge can't do that for himself?
No, he can't. He's not going to get a belt.
Help.
What belt's he going to get?
He's like, I don't need your stinking help.
Edge going to go beat Brock? No.
I don't know. Matthew's like, MVP, all hell's breaking loose.
He's going for two. Two concertos.
It's going to happen. And Madman's getting a golden doodle in April. Woo!
That is awesome.
That's cool. Those golden doodles are pretty
Brett's
cute.
daughter's breeding theirs. If we're interested in one.
Yes, we need another dog because we don't have enough.
But they don't shed. They're
large animals.
They don't shed at all.
Oh my God, yes they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Okay, argue with for whatever reason.
Schnauzers don't shed either, but they do. They still shed dander. I know they don't shed
They're
hair.
hyperallergenic dogs.
Not all of them are.
Well, this breed is.
Matthew's like, where is Jim Ross? Maybe he's sleeping.
Yeah, Jim Ross hasn't been in here tonight.
Luke's
Maybe
like,
he's not a Raw fan.
The great thing about these two is these two are the most ruthless, twisted, crazy heels ever besides Triple H. This will be great.
It's going to be great. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for WrestleMania just because of the show.
Right.
So even if the matches let me down, which of course some of them are going to.
It's WrestleMania.
It's going to be WrestleMania.
There's always got to be that weird stuff. And Larry's like, Jim Ross is with AEW. And Ayla's like, that's cool, Madman. Cute dog. Coming from the girl that hates dogs.
She likes other people's dogs. She just doesn't want dogs herself. I got it explained to me the other day.
Oh, okay, good.
I think she's just trying to make me feel better because I have 3.
I think she hates them. Tom's like, true, Luke. Matthew's like, hell yeah. Has Becky come out yet? She started the show. The very beginning of the show, actually.
She started the whole show out.
She started the show, talked a lot, and that was it. And Madman's like, thanks.
Oh, Edge is chasing him. This isn't over yet.
Oh, he's running after him. He's going in the back.
Trivia.
Tom's like, LOL, bacon versus sausage and gravy in a cage match.
Sounds like a good breakfast.
If there's biscuits involved, then you might have a chance.
Would they be Charlotte's biscuits?
Maybe.
Or Sasha's biscuits?
I'm just saying biscuits. You have to have biscuits with those two particular things. Larry says, actually, the reason why MVP is wrestling again is because he wants his son to see him wrestle.
Oh,
That's
ouch.
kind of a weird reason.
Ouch.
And
his son gets to watch him lose.
If his son gets to watch
also.
this, I feel bad for. That's just not right. Matthew says, this WrestleMania is going to be a good one. Donut on a pole match. That's right. So who is going to close the show? I don't know.
Well, if it's a donut on a pole match, it's going to be Kevin Owens.
Yeah, it would be Kevin Owens. Gross.
Fat joke. Or Otis. Otis versus Kevin Owens for donut.
Right? Who can get it first?
No, it's going to be Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar.
Mm.
It's kind of got the biggest billing so far. Unless they use Charlotte and Rhea.
Yeah. True.
But I would assume that's going to be in the mid.
Huh. Yeah, probably in the mid.
There's so much going on.
There is. I don't know what they're all going to do. I mean, it's going to be different. So Ayla's like, I like dogs, just away from me. See? You don't like them. I try, okay? I just hate anything that has that much strange energy. Well, we have one that doesn't. She just kind of sits there.
She's always depressed.
She's just like,
3 o'clock this morning, she's whining.
Oh my God, seriously?
So I let her outside, 7 o'clock, she's whining. Let her outside. When I went walking out there was diarrhea, so she's been sick.
Oh, so she hasn't been feeling very good. Oh, poor little girl. She probably ate something she shouldn't. Tom's like, well, anyone think AEW is going to do a Monday show and go against Raw? Not anytime soon.
Not until they can get up to about 1.5 million. And then they still probably wouldn't go to Monday.
Right? Matthew's like, I like animals, but not really a pet guy. And Ayla says, I have a cat. Don't you have 2 cats? And fish. Madman's like, how long are you guys streaming for? Because you're the only good streamers that I have no one to watch. Oh. Well, thank you. And I'm sorry you have no one to watch. We will go until the end of the show, which is...
We stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
And tonight we'll
and
go
all
until...
the pay-per-views, AEW and WWE.
Yeah.
And tonight we'll go right up until, it's...
the end of Raw,
we stay
which usually
5 minutes
11
after.
Eastern time.
Right?
Yeah. 11 Eastern time.
But we're here for you.
So...
like clockwork. We haven't missed one day in...
No.
7 months.
Even when I was kind of yucky, I didn't miss. I was still here. Sniffling, coughing.
Contract signing. So he said yes?
I guess we're having a contract signing next Monday in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
I guess they didn't want to go all out. So they want that Raw to be a big show for some reason.
I guess not.
I just don't understand. Why wouldn't they have him say yes first and then a contract signing like the week before?
I don't know.
To bring up other ones.
Strange.
Stone Cold's going to make that show already pop.
It
so
will.
You don't need The Undertaker there.
They're like, let's put it all on
So we're
going to
have both of them there.
That's weird.
Not worth it.
Right.
For them.
No, not for them, no. Matthew says, I would think that Drew and Lesnar would be next week. That's funny. Madman's like, we're going to name him Cash. That's a good name for a dog. Why not? It was like, old dogs are fantastic. They don't jump or bother me. Well, our dogs really aren't old. I was like, AEW can't compete with Raw until maybe next year.
They need to get a couple stars and then develop what they have, and I think they'll be fine. People will start watching them. There's always a star that comes out of nowhere in wrestling that just kind of transforms things, and they're going to get that guy, which was Goldberg. They'll get that guy.
Oh, it's a secret. We're supposed to be quiet about her only having one cat. Shh, don't tell Grandma, please. I only have one cat now. Which one did you keep?
Did you let the other one just go?
It's like, get out.
Left the door open. Did you keep the white one?
Right? Which one did you keep? And as Matthew says, your secret is safe. Yes, your secret is safe with us.
Yeah, Matthew doesn't know the kitty.
Larry's like, Tom, I did see an interview with Cody Rhodes, and he said eventually he would like to have Dynamite go against Raw. Yeah, interesting. And Matthew says, your secret's safe. It was like, Madman, name him Jeff. Or Geoff, as Matthew says.
Geoff?
Yeah. And Tom's like, this is my perdition.
Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar's advocate.
And Madman's like, why Jeff? It was like, Matthew, you don't know my grandma. Haha, Travis's mom is a crazy cat lady. Oh, she's crazy, all right.
Oh, she's a nutbag.
And was like, Jeff is a good name. And Larry's like, yes, Tom. And Glenn says, Edge versus Randy Orton, Stages of Hell, full match 3, WrestleMania 36. Lots and lots of things happening. Matthew says, I was talking with a female that I was interested in, but she is emotionally immature and a crazy cat lady. She is also involved, and I'm no escape man.
Yeah.
Stay away from the crazies. Tom's like, also soon the world will see Andrade leave empty-handed.
Is that Tom?
Mm-hmm.
He loves Andrade.
Yes, he does. It's
probably his favorite wrestler.
I think it is too.
Right behind Charlotte.
Uh-huh. Ayla's like, we kept the white one. The black one went to the pound in December because of behavioral problems. Ooh.
Yeah, she won't like that if she ever found out.
Right? That's sad. Well, dang it. Well, that's a bummer. Matthew says, Patton is a good name for a dog. Madman's like, by the way, to be real, you guys are the only people that read comments, so thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, well, thanks. We don't have a lot of them, so that's why we can keep up.
Not true.
Well,
we
right now,
lots.
I mean, as in we don't have 10,000 chat people. so you can keep up.
Right.
So
hang out with us, and then when we get big, we'll just make you a mod, so we'll read your chat no matter what. That's what I figured, right? Like when we get bigger and bigger,
just get ginormous.
The people that have been with us,
right?
We'll just make them mods, and then we can see their chats, so we can still read theirs.
That's funny. Matthew's like, I am the crazy. Not if she's a crazy cat lady, buddy. She has 10 up on you on the crazy. Sorry, bud. Tom's like, and I'm not just talking about the U.S. title. Okay, Tom.
Tom's going to take Charlotte from Andrade. You heard it here first.
Oh, totally did. Heard it her, and he's going to leave empty-handed from everything.
Charlotte's going to move.
It's not just going to be about losing his title. It's going to be everything. Losing everything. Matthew says, Madman, this is a solid channel with great chat. God, you are enjoying yourself. Thanks, Matthew. Awesome, man.
Yeah.
It was like, I named a boy cat Karen. Human names for animals are amazing. It was like, I'll be a mod. Me and Luke got this.
She's just banning people.
And you get a ban, and you get a ban, and you get a ban. Wait, I need someone to hold my baby. Hold my baby. You get a ban. You get a ban. And she can say that because she bought Mexican.
Right. I'm related to a Mexican, so I could say Mexican jokes. That's how it works.
Is that really how it works?
I have no idea how it works.
I have no idea either. I'm just curious. Crazed Dad just running around the back.
I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but Randy left the arena.
He left the arena?
He's going to RKO him out of nowhere.
Charlie's like, you want to comment back on that? He's like, no.
I think he's having a panic attack.
He's like, I need to have some more drugs. I need to go snort some more coke.
He's got to find his dealer.
Luke, hey, back off my job. Angry face.
Burn it down.
Fire and brimstone.
The Monday Night Messiah.
Tom's
Or the
like, go
Messiah
get him,
of Monday
Luke.
Night.
It was like, wow, like, calm down. I said we, right? Larry's like, Edge and Randy has to have a match at WrestleMania. Oh, they probably will. I'm sure they're setting that up.
Is it possible that Aleister Black and Kevin Owens is going to be a tag team against Buddy Murphy and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania?
Maybe. I don't know.
Is that possible?
So now all of a sudden, because he did the popcorn thing, now he's going to do the popcorn thing?
He's sharing. Because sharing is caring.
Kevin Owens shared too.
Like, no, they're literally eating it too.
If
I got popcorn out of there, I would put it in my pocket until I got home, then put it in a bag, and then take a picture of this, and then I would keep it forever.
Whatever. I would Lysol it, then put it in the bag, and then take a picture of it.
Would you quit with
And
your
then I would wash
coronavirus?
my hands
Oh.
immediately
my
after
God.
because it came from Seth. And then I'd take it outside and burn it.
Because he burns it down.
No, because it's disgusting and it's been contaminated.
He's still chewing on it. He's like,
it's been contaminated
he's like, I got
with
a kernel
Seth-ic.
stuck in my tooth. Damn it.
Matthew's like, this segment reminds me of back in the day with all the hunting and chasing. It goes on for the entire night and ends up in the ring. Well, there's not very much time left for him, so I mean, I guess
There's
they could.
plenty of time. We got an hour.
Well, I meant like not all night in the sense, you know,
Right.
from the beginning of the show to the end of the show kind of thing is what I'm saying.
So Aleister Black.
Tom's like, flex your muscle, and Luke's like, LOL, Ayla. Ayla's like, but I'll fight you for it if you feel tough. And she's pregnant, so, you know, she's got pregnant strength, so be careful.
She'd lift
Luke.
cars off of babies and stuff.
She'll just pop that baby right out and tell someone, hold my baby, and she'll beat the shit out of you. So, yeah.
He's used to it.
He's like, I'd like it. I'm just kidding. Madman is like, not to be weird, but you guys calm me down when I have to go back to school, so thanks.
Gotta go into school.
School's good.
You're not a fan of school?
Does school give you anxiety and stress? Tom's like, in a cage match. Who's in a cage match?
Ayla and
Ayla and Luke are in a cage match now? Holy crap.
Austin, 316.
Brandon's like, that Moss dude is Mojo friend. He is the 24/7 champion.
We know
they're
that
not
stuff,
friends.
but where did he come from?
Oh,
And
no.
They
They're
split
not,
up.
they're not friends
but,
anymore.
But that's where he came from.
Yeah, that's where he came from. But they ain't friends anymore. But where did he come from? Like, where
Like,
did
and
he
why all
come
of a
from?
sudden is he winning and
Yeah.
embarrassing people like Cedric Alexander and whoever he beat last week? He beat somebody good last week, too.
Yeah, I think it was. R-Truth? No.
Maybe no.
I can't remember how it was last week. But yeah, not last week, but the week before. I don't think they were on last week. But like, A Double Law is the chat champion. Luke, she took that from A Double last Wednesday. Ayla's like, in the streets. She's like, no, laughing. Luke's like, why fight when I just have silence button? Madman's like, yeah. So school gives you anxiety, huh? So do you think that anybody's gonna you think that his guys are gonna interfere and it's not gonna be a fair match between Seth and
I
Aleister
honestly
Black?
don't know what they're going to do here.
I kind of wonder, because isn't that Seth's MO now, is like he can't fight his own fights? Matthew's like, don't feed Ayla for 5 hours and I bet there will be fury. Matthew's like, oh snap. Luke is the main man with the bomb, lol. Larry's like, AEW has confirmed the blood and guts match on the 26th. It will be the Elite versus the inner circle. Yep. Madman says, it does give me the scares.
So I don't see Aleister Black beating Seth. Seth's, I feel like, is on another level. But I do like Aleister Black. And he's probably going to make a name for himself here. They're obviously starting to push him somewhere.
Something. But so Seth ran away like his normal MO. And then he thought that Aleister was going to follow him out of the ring. But Aleister literally just did a backflip back into the ring and then sat down,
idiot style.
And he's waiting for Seth to come around and stop being a douche. Which won't happen because Seth is a douche.
He's like, hey, come here, buddy.
He's like, let me talk to you for a second, buddy. So what do we do with this guy? He's just sitting in the middle of the ring, and Buddy Murphy's like, I don't know what you're supposed to do with him now. I don't know. Go say hi. Engage him. And he's like, get up. I need you to get up. I'm Seth Rollins. I'm the Messiah. You need to get up and fight me.
Fight me.
Respect my authority. Respect my authority. Mm-hmm.
All right. So Seth got a cheap shot in. There he goes. Aleister gets out of it. Seth into the ropes. Over the top. Aleister with a knee to the stomach. Seth's down. How many commercials are they going to do? Why are we getting picture-in-picture on Raw? I like it, but why are we doing
They did it earlier with one, too. It was like, when I'm not pregnant, I fast 18-6. I can hold out no fury. Matthew's like, Seth, is good, but he shouldn't be the leader in certain regards. He is just so unlikable, but better than Roman. Right?
Yeah.
Madman's like, I wish I could donate. Oh.
We'll get there. We'll figure it out.
We're working on it.
I'll look up some stuff. I haven't. I'll look it up.
Tom says, killer sleeper hold. What?
By Edge?
I don't know. He's just giving quotations of a killer sleeper hold. Maybe we got Sasha Banks still kind of in here. But
I like
now
Sasha.
Good match, Black versus Seth tonight. I like Aleister Black. A lot of people like Aleister Black. I quite enjoy Aleister Black
quite
myself.
enjoy both wrestlers in the ring right now.
Yeah, if Seth would stay in the ring and stop running away like a crybaby. Larry's like, Mr. Hanky, LOL.
The Christmas poo.
The Christmas poo. Respect my authority. Matthew's like,
Look at
hashtag Taker's dong. Undertaker might come out. I hope. I don't know if he will.
He's not coming out tonight. AJ's already been out there.
Right. So AJ already out there. He already said, I challenge you. Now they're going to do a contract signing next Monday.
Yeah, we don't even have the Undertaker say yes yet.
Which is so weird that they would totally go, hey, let's have the Undertaker and Stone Cold out on 3/16.
They should have waited another week. It would have been perfect.
Right? It's so weird.
Instead, they're going to have high ratings next week, but not the week after.
Dumb.
Maybe they'll do a Brock Lesnar contract signing that week.
Maybe.
I feel like there's enough time they could do a lot of stuff, but that's just rushing the Undertaker.
Madman's like, name vote for my dog, Jeff or Cash?
Cash.
I think you should go with Cash. I actually think that once you get your puppy, you should try those names and see which one your puppy actually responds to.
Just say the letters and see what they say.
Because sometimes they don't respond to certain sounds. So I would just do that. Like our third one really loves his name. Like he loves his name. Our first one, not so much.
Our first one didn't have a name for 2 weeks.
He couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to call him.
So I just called him Buddy all the time, and then most people just told me to keep calling him Buddy, and I was like, I don't want a dog named Buddy.
I was like, you do not call him Buddy. I was like, his name can't be Buddy.
Come here, Buddy. He was just so stinking cute.
He was stinking cute. He slept in his shoe and his pants. It was hilarious.
He always slept near, and he still does.
He does.
He still sleeps on my shoes.
Or your pants. I was like, look, some pants. Tom's letting Sasha know that Alistair is cool. Matthew says, Seth can definitely wrestle, and I think Sting was hurt before the match and wanted his Mania moment and to collect WWE healthcare.
Possibly. Now, is that Medusa on his back? Because there's a shark coming out of his back. Like up under his lat there.
Yeah.
See that right there on that side? That's a shark coming out of the water.
Yeah.
But I think that's Medusa on his back. But I need to look at a steel shot.
I don't know.
And if it's Medusa, that's a cool tattoo. If it's anything else, not cool. Just kidding.
Yeah,
That's
anything
a
else
joke.
is just weird.
What is his grandma, Frances?
Grandma Frances.
See it? It looks
Madman's
like Medusa.
like, yes, and Matthew's like, call it money. Madman's like, maybe cash money?
Cash money, millionaires plus.
Madman's like, oh my god, he was just born. Aww.
That's cute.
They're adorable when they're born. Not really, they're kind of ugly.
No, and it's trouble, and then there's parvo. Ugh.
We had them.
You've got to wait like 8 weeks and then
It was terrible.
pray they don't get sick.
I never want to see puppies ever again.
I'm never going to do puppies.
Not like,
Ever.
not raise them. I'm okay with getting a puppy.
I ain't getting a puppy for another like 6, 7, 8 years.
No. That's true. I'm saying, like, in the sense of, like, breeding and having puppies.
never
There's
again.
never again. First time and last. Which is funny, because I warned you. I was like, are you sure you want to do this? It's going to be horrible.
Oh, Buddy gets on the rope.
Of course he does. He has
course.
to interfere because
Distraction.
Seth can't do
rolls him
anything
up.
by
1,
himself.
2. Alistair gets out of it.
Good job, Alistair. Kick him in the face.
There's
There
a
you
big
go.
kick.
In the face. Yeah.
1, 2. Buddy,
Ah.
disqualification. Ring the bell. They're just going to beat him up.
Of course they are.
That's going to set up another Buddy Murphy, Alistair Black feud, maybe?
Losers.
So we got a disqualification. Alistair Black with the victory.
That's just so dumb. Madman's like, yes, and then put a puppy thing on there. Matthew says, I didn't like Black at first, but I slowly understood his gimmick, right? Larry says,
Oh, shit.
Sting will be here this year for Mississippi Comic Con on the last weekend of June.
Oh,
That's
that's
cool.
awesome. Alistair Black's going to get the shit beat out of him. Even if KO shows up, he better bring the Viking Raiders with him.
He's better bring somebody with him.
Oh, hell no.
AOP is like, just beat the poo-poo out of him. It's like, oh, yay.
Seth.
Seth's like, we gotta run. It's them.
Yeah, but Kevin Owens is going to come up from behind.
Because, you know.
So there's the Vikings. So that's probably a pre-show match right there at Mania.
Oh, that's a good possibility.
Oh, Buddy got in there.
And
Okay,
he's
Seth's
now
getting back
helping,
in.
And Seth's gonna help because they like to come up from behind people and stab
Now
them in
you'll
the
get to
back.
see Kevin, right?
No. Yes, no.
No, Street
The
Profits.
Street Profits are coming down
What
to
the
help him
heck?
out. Seth's like, come on out here. Bring it on. I'll show you what to do with yourself.
That was the last team I thought I would see out there.
Well, I don't know. Didn't they just have a fight with him yesterday?
Yeah, but I don't see Seth as a tag team wrestler.
Seth's dumb.
And how they keep it going, it looks like they're tag team wrestlers. Ford, man.
Freaking Ford.
Look at the top rope still bouncing there. So no Kevin Owens tonight.
Ooh, he got beat up earlier though.
Remember? Yeah, he did by the popcorn.
He got beat up earlier, by the way.
Ford's telling us to shut up.
So I don't know if he would have shown up.
Ford's telling us to shut up. They're going to 8-man tag team match.
Yeah, make it an 8-man tag team match.
We want to see the AOP.
Do it.
I love me some Street Profits. I really do, but I want to see the AOP as tag team champions.
Right.
I just think that they could just control it. You want to go? Seth ain't backing down.
Ooh.
Not even worried about Aleister Black anymore.
No backing down. Let's see. Matthew's like, blah, 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 Black and Sting. And then Ayla's like, call it poverty. Madman's like, ... What? Luke's like, just announced Paige and Jeff Hardy will be at Friday's SmackDown. Woo! Matthew's like, do you all breed dogs? My first real job was at a hunger and retriever kennel. We did not breed dogs.
I had a female that got pregnant.
Well, we did it on purpose. So we bred her on purpose with our
other German
Shepherd that we got for that specific purpose. It was a nightmare. I warned him it would be a nightmare.
She likes to be right.
That wasn't about being right.
She'll make sure that she tells you that she warned me.
I did. I asked you. And we waited 4 years to do it. 4 years.
I know it all. I was there.
And I was like, are you sure you want to still do this? And it was hell from the very moment she got pregnant. Like, it was awful. It was the worst experience ever. Like, I mean, they're adorable, don't get me wrong. Like, they're cute. We have pictures. But unfortunately, like, anything that could go wrong, went wrong. Like, no matter what it was.
A lot of stuff went wrong. Some stuff went good.
Like, they all hopefully got great homes, the ones that survived. Yeah, it was just awful on so many accounts. I mean, there were good things, but at the same time, like, if you could go back and do it again after we learned stuff, it would definitely be, don't come in our fucking backyard. Like, you can't, they'll bring the puppy to you, you can see them, but you can't ever come in our yard.
Right.
Like, it was a nightmare. It was horrible. Anyway, Sasha Banks says, I wish Aleister Black had a champion on him. He deserves it. And Ayla had a message, but she retracted it. I want to know what she said. Tom said, that's true, Sasha. And Ayla's like, I'm getting in a Nox-a-lot sometime this summer. What is that?
Google. Use the Google machine.
She's like, Google it, heart. I don't have time.
She doesn't like to Google stuff.
I'll
Google shit
like,
all night.
what's that? What the? And Matthew's like, what is going on with Black? I thought he was feuding with the OC. Ayla's like, it's an underwater salamander. Oh.
They got to stop doing that right now because the OC is feuding with The Undertaker. So they got to kind of put that one on hold for Aleister Black.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming it's going to pick up that Monday right after Raw or after the WrestleMania
stuff with the Undertaker and stuff. Yeah. So Madman says that's scary. Larry says, Ayla, that sounds like a coffee from Starbucks. Matthew's like, I just checked it out. And Matthew's laughing at Larry. And
is
Ayla's
that those
laughing.
Giant salamanders?
Underwater salamander, basically.
The ones in China that are as big as this couch?
I don't know.
Have you seen those giant things?
Probably.
They live in those rivers in China.
I don't think you would want one of those.
They don't move.
Well, ew.
They literally live in a hole this big their whole life.
What did she say it was?
A salamander.
Right, but how do you spell it? Ox. This is why I don't like looking up shit, because I can't go on there. I have to go back here and do it. Like, just look it up. It's no big deal. Where'd it go?
All right, here it is. It's starting. Buddy Murphy, Ford. We got an 8-man tag team match.
Axolot. Oh.
All right, they're locked up. Ford's got him in the corner. The Disciple. Is that what we call him now? The Disciple?
It's a Mexican walking fish.
No. Now we know why she likes that. Oh my god.
That's funny. Oh, that's
I'd feel
funny.
bad if I killed it.
It's right? Like, I drowned it. How'd it drown? I don't know. It supposedly lives in the water. Matthew says, Hunter and Retriever Kennel, they were game dogs. Nice.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It says, Jordan wanted to breed that boxer we had. I put my foot down. Absolutely not.
Yeah, puppies are a pain.
Right? Madman's like,
Unless you have the
"Night.
male dog, then it's not so bad.
I'm going to stop by later. Okay. Well,
All
good
right.
night.
Yeah, it ends in what, 25 minutes?
Yeah. 25 minutes and stuff.
We got an 8-man tag team match right now, and I don't know if this is going to go the whole distance. Is there anything else going on?
Not that I know of.
I can't think of anything else either.
I mean, unless they
Maybe
go
that
back
Randy
to the Randy Orton Edge stuff.
Yeah,
like,
they'll do that the last
like
7
Matthew
minutes
was
or
talking
so.
about.
Maybe
See.
at Randy's house or hotel room.
Maybe. Tom said Iron Sheik and Nikola Volkov. I guessed.
Did you get it?
I got it. Thanks. What? Matthew's like, the snakehead fish is from China and invading the Chesapeake Bay. Ew, gross. And Ayla's like, yeah, snakeheads are illegal here from what I know. And
What the hell's a snakehead? Salamander?
no, it's a weird fish-like thing. It's an invasive species.
Oh, like a snapping turtle.
Yeah, kind of thing. Let's
Speaking
see.
of turtles, are we going to get a turtle? We should get a little turtle.
I want a tortoise.
Okay, if you'll pay for it, we can get a tortoise.
I want a tortoise because...
A turtle we can get for like
Yeah.
$200. A tortoise, they cost like $1,000.
Yeah, but a turtle, you have to have water for him and stuff. Tortoises are like... You can like take it for a walk in our deserty climate.
They actually are native. Some of them, not all.
Matthew's like, Pillman has a gun. LOL. Who?
Brian Pillman?
Who's that?
Looking for.
It's like, he's all whacking him in the chest and he whacks himself and he's like, ah! He's like, I'll show you. That's pretty funny.
He's fighting a big old dude. Look at this guy. What's his name? Azar or something like that? Bam. Fall away slam. So, did the camera vibrate when he hit the ground?
Maybe.
Please tell me they're going to start doing that.
I don't know. They're going to have like the earthquake thing
Like
on.
an interactive.
Madman says, people in Australia are fighting over toilet paper. Chicken fight. Yeah, I don't know what they're probably.
Just start sending it there.
It was like, no, it's a fish. Right? Yeah, well, that's what I thought it was, like a fish.
Like a salmon?
No, it's a fish people think they need as a pet, but release them in the wild. Matthew says, a snakehead is an invasive fish that can survive on the land for 3 days due to it being able to get oxygen from the atmosphere.
Oh, wow.
So basically, it's
evolving.
going to become a person.
So it's evolving. It's going to slowly turn into a land animal. It's going to turn into a human. What are you talking about?
It's totally going to turn into a human. I've seen the cartoon depictions. I know what happens.
It's going to be the creature from the Black Lagoon.
I've seen the cartoons. I know what happens. Matthew's like, Pillman and Austin went to Brian's house and the camera is cut off with him pointing the gun at the camera.
Right.
Larry said, kind of
Back
like
in the day.
snake situation in the Everglades in Florida.
Right?
Yeah.
And the monkeys.
And the monkeys with herpes.
The herpes simplex.
And then people are like, oh my God, we love them. And it's like, they're an invasive species. They're like, don't kill them.
I don't know if I could shoot a monkey.
I would fucking shoot those nasty things.
You could honestly just shoot a monkey?
I'd shoot it. If it was a chimpanzee, no. But those, I would totally be able to shoot it. Those things are disgusting looking. They're not
all
cute
monkeys.
monkeys.
Are cute.
Oh, what? You think all monkeys are cute? Ugh.
I want an orangutan.
No, they're cute. That's different.
Clyde. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't call him Clyde.
Clyde. Left turn, Clyde.
You want to do a trivia at all?
Matthew says it's spreading the virus. LOL. Madman's like, wait, what time do you guys end? When Raw's over, so here in about 20 minutes.
You got 21 minutes.
Let's see. Matthew says exotic pets are some in the top 3 for smuggler items. Yes, they are. Florida heads the boa problem, right? And he's like, exactly, Larry. And Ayla's like, goldfish in lakes. Let's go throw them out there and see if they survive.
I used to go to what was it called? What's that? Rock Springs or what? What's up here by?
Indian Springs?
Is it Indian Springs? Indian Springs up there, and they have all those goldfish in their streams.
Oh.
And I'd catch them and take them home.
Matthew said.
I think that's the opposite though.
Was let Madman know they end after Raw in like 20 minutes. Madman said some toilet paper is from China. Wipe with COVID-19. Right? All right.
We will be fine.
We'll do another trivia question.
Let's do
It. All right, guys, ready?
Yes.
Who holds the record for managing the most WWE Tag Team Champions?
I don't know how to spell it.
Let's see. Luke, are you out there? Tom, are you out there? Do you guys want to guess? Let's see. Matthew's guessing Bobby Heenan. Madman's like saying the Dudley Boys. So the question is, Madman, just so I'll repeat it for you. Who holds the record for managing the most WWE Tag Team Champions? Larry's guessing Lou Albano.
It's a pretty good guess. You got the Doctor of Style, Slick Rick.
Matthew's now guessing
Mr.
Jim
Fuji,
Cornette.
Jim Cornette. What's his name? The Mouth of the South. Jimmy Hart.
Right, Jimmy Hart. Luke's going with Teddy Long.
Teddy Long. Theodore.
All right. Okay, so everybody got their guesses in. I don't see Tom's guess, but I don't know how far
We'll
behind
get
he
his
might be.
answer in a couple hours.
Okay. So the answer is Larry got it correct. It is Captain Lou Albano.
Wow, with the Wild Samoans then.
Luke's like, just because Teddy always wanted tag matches. LOL, that's why he guessed.
Huh.
With Teddy Long.
I picked Bobby Heenan also.
So, yeah. All right. Good job, Larry. Good job. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All
Captain
right.
Lou Albano. What a guess.
And Madman wants to know who that is. So if anybody wants to educate Madman on who Captain Lou Albano is.
Have you ever seen the music video for Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper? It's her dad.
There you go.
He was the manager of the Wild Samoans, The Rock's grandfather.
Right?
So, I'm assuming that was who got all the tag team championships
Right.
for him.
Okay,
They're
so
called
it
the
came
Wild
back, but I'm going to
Samoans.
ask another trivia question while we're doing this. So, one more trivia question. Booker T and Goldust once reviewed which movie from The Rock on Raw?
A lot of people are going to get this, and I have no clue. Oh, what was that called?
Seth fell into the crowd, and that guy's like, don't touch him. All right, I'm going to repeat the question again. Booker T and Goldust once reviewed which movie from The Rock on Raw? So a movie
Starring
The
The
Rock
Rock.
was in. What movie did Booker T and Goldust review on Raw? Matthew's guessing Jumanji. Then he's guessing Center of the Earth or something. Batman's like, question mark, I'm with you, Travis. The Tooth Fairy movie Matthew's guessing. Looks like Goldust and Booker. Yes, together. Booker T and Goldust.
They reviewed
Together,
a movie
reviewed the movie
that The Rock starred in.
that The Rock starred in, and they did that review on Raw.
They were basically movie critics. That's my guess, because I figure it was an earlier.
Looks like either The Tooth Fairy or one of the movies. I'll go with The Tooth Fairy. And so Larry's like, I think it's the movie when Rock played the gay guy, but I can't think of the name of that movie. And Ayla's like, The Scorpion King. And she probably Googled it, but yes. Travis got it too. It's The Scorpion King.
I figured it was his first movie. Because, I mean, when was Goldust and Booker T in wrestling together?
Together, right?
I was like, it has to be old.
Ayla, are you Googling stuff over there?
Maybe.
Looks like, oh yeah, the movie where he was that bodyguard and John Travolta's, and I can't think of the name.
I didn't know he played a gay.
I didn't know
guy.
that either. Huh. Ayla's like, I only know the Scorpion King. What? You are missing out, girl.
Wait, no way. You missed Central Intelligence?
You have to watch Central Intelligence. I can't believe
He starts out as a fat kid in the showers. It's hilarious. He's like, look at his moves. He's like, shut up.
I wasn't saying you were cheating, Larry. I was talking about Ayla. She got it, but she doesn't know wrestling, so it's just kind of funny that she got it. But she's like, I didn't Google it, I promise. I'm not cheating. I did not know it. I didn't do it.
I just picked the oldest Rock movie I could possibly think of.
Right?
And he was like, he still had hair.
He still had hair. Yep, he did.
So I was like, it's a Scorpion King.
That was actually his movie. Ayla's like, I haven't seen anything else he's in. Oh, Ayla. You have to at least watch Central Intelligence. I'm not kidding. It's freaking
He's
hilarious.
literally an A-lister for a reason. He gets $20+ million a movie.
Matthew's like, Fat Kids in the Shower? What the hell kind of is this? Dude, have you never seen Central Intelligence?
You've never seen Central Intelligence?
Oh my God, you guys are missing out. That was like one of the better Dwayne Johnson movies with Kevin Hart. Oh my God.
What kind of stupid-ass nickname is that? It's like The Rock. That's a stupid-ass nickname. It is The Rock.
Right? Matthew like, Fat Kids in Shower? What the hell kind of channel is this? Ayla goes, every middle school in America, Matt. Fat Kids in Showers. That's funny. Looks like The Rock played a gay bodyguard to a music producer thug in the 2005 movie Be Cool. Be Cool. Featuring Travolta. That name sounds familiar for the movie, but...
I remember that movie coming out and stuff, but I've never seen it.
Interesting.
But I remember that. The other one I was going to guess was that one where he came back from the war and there was the casino.
Uh-huh.
And then, what was that called? You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
And he gets beat up by the guy.
Yeah, carry a big stick.
That was going to be the other one, I guess. But then I was
Walking
like,
Tall.
Yeah, Walking Tall. But I was like, they're not going to, that's not going to be it.
No. That's funny. Woo! Ford's getting Buddy Murphy.
One,
Things
two,
gonna happen?
and
Ooh,
Buddy
Buddy Murphy
kicks
kicked
out.
out. Ford's like, ugh, scathing look he gave him. Like, oh, you're
how
disgusting.
dare you kick out of my
He's
boot.
like, I will grind you underneath my boot. Whee! Whack! I think Buddy Murphy thought he was going to kick him, but instead he just whacked him in the
Right.
face.
Oh, shit. Ford! Oh, he just hurt the family jewels.
Oh, Lord, Pants! He's like, I'm down. I'm down. I'm
I'm
not
broken.
getting up.
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
I'm coming, Elizabeth. That's the big one. Matthew's like, did y'all get into my stash? Oh, you got the giggles. No, you just haven't seen Central Intelligence, and that shit's hilarious.
I've seen it at least 30 times. And I can watch it right now.
That's not just because his daughter wanted to watch it.
Yeah, I watched it by myself a few times.
Yeah, that movie's just, oh my God, that's a funny movie. Mad Matt's like, don't end this, please.
We got Central Intelligence. What's the one? Is that the one where they have to take? Yeah, it's that one. Okay. When they have to steal the airplane.
Yeah, it's that one. Where he's like,
I've got a man's dick in here.
I've got a man's dick in here.
In an igloo cooler.
You do, in an igloo blue cooler. Yeah, don't open it.
Well, my brother had a heart transplant. They didn't bring it in an igloo cooler. Well, it's a man's dick. There's a snake in it.
Looks like it was a great movie. You need to watch Be Cool. We'll have to check it out. Maybe it's pretty good. I don't know.
I don't mind Travolta.
I don't mind Travolta either. Matthew says, Walking Tall was pretty good. I can't believe this match is still going. I can. They had to fill some time.
Yeah,
right?
they're taking the rest of the time. We've got 10 minutes left.
He's like, I thought they would have another segment.
I think they're going to. I think this isn't going to last another 10 minutes.
Larry's like, I need to catch up on The Rock's movies. Yeah. Matthew's like, I'll check it out. Thanks for the suggestion.
What's the other one with Marky Mark and Will Ferrell?
The other guys?
The other guys?
Oh my God.
The Rock and Samuel Jackson.
I'm a peacock captain. You gotta let me fly.
The other guys. It starts out with The Rock
and
Samuel Jackson, and they're the baddest cops on the planet. And they're in a high-speed chase, and they get in a foot chase, and they're running on top of the building. And these guys, like, have parachutes or, like, some sort of zip lines, and they're going from building to building. And they decide to just jump after them.
And he's like, aim for the bushes. There ain't no fucking bushes. There are no fucking bushes.
They jump off a skyscraper.
Oh, my God.
And then plot. Dead. Both of them. But anyways, not really a Rock movie, but still hilarious.
But it's funny. Matthew's like, I thought they would have another segment. And they might
I
throw
think they
some
will.
Edge and some Randy Orton later, maybe, like you were kind of talking about earlier. Matthew's like, was The Rock ever in the Marine? I don't think so. Larry says, I need to catch up on The Rock's movies, and also asking, is Kevin Hart in that movie? Yes, Kevin Hart and The Rock are in Central Intelligence.
Yes, it's
together.
So
it's
stinking funny.
It was like, not The Rock at all, but have you guys watched The Jerk? That's what's his face.
Jerk.
It's the guy who plays Roxanne. He played
There's a dude that plays that movie, Roxanne.
Yeah, it's about a girl and he has a big nose.
Yeah,
he's the father of the
Martin.
bride. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the jerk. He's in that movie, The
I'm
Jerk.
pretty sure I've seen that.
Matthew's like, what about the Batista movie that came out recently?
Haven't
the one with
seen
the little girl.
With the little girl, that looks like it's gonna be pretty funny.
My Spy or something like that. Looks like it might be kind of cute.
Yeah, I
Matthew's
definitely
like,
want to
wait,
watch
what
it.
movie is this? Which movie? Are you talking? Which movie are you asking about, Matthew? It was like, oh my God, I forgot The Rock was in The Other Guys. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Gator don't play no shit. I'm a peacock captain. You gotta let me fly.
Peacocks don't fly.
Marky Mark. Oh, shit. We should probably talk about what's happening on our television right now.
Well, there's a lot of quick tags in and out from the AOPs. 2. Buddy Murphy almost pins Ford. Ford's still in there. Ford's been in there for 15 minutes.
Matthew says, the jumping movie with the zip lines, that's The Other Guys. Yeah, it starts out kind of serious, like a cop chase and all this stuff and everything.
Like,
and you're like, wow, this is really kind of interesting. And it's The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson are partners or whatever.
Who
and
wants to do our paperwork? Oh, all the other cops want to do their paperwork.
I love you so much. Anyways, and so, like, the next time that they're after some guys or something, they're running after him on rooftops or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And the guys, like, jump off and they, like, zip line from one building to another building and then cut the line or whatever.
Right.
And then get in vehicles and drive off. And Samuel L. Jackson and The Rock are just standing up there like,
You thinking what I'm thinking?
You're thinking what I'm thinking? He's like, yeah. He's like, aim
Aim
for the bushes. And they just take a running leap off the fucking building and there ain't no bushes down there. And they're dead. That's their only part in the whole movie. But it's funny. So
There ain't a bush for a mile. Like, I always scan to see if there's even, like, grass growing up through the cracks of the concrete. There's nothing. There's a big old super kick.
Oh, that's crazy.
I think it's...
What's Seth gonna do? He's all
his
antsy
tooth
out
flew
there.
out or something. Watch this.
Oh, man.
All the people in the audience were pointing at whatever flew out that way.
He,
See, they're still looking for it.
ugh.
Maybe it was his gum.
It was.
There's a tag.
He's gonna be missing teeth.
Ibar coming in. Oh,
Lord.
just took out Seth. Look at the power.
And one of the AOP guys.
Just one of them. The littler AOP guy, which is still ginormous.
Whoever he is. I don't know their names.
It's like Azar and something else. I can't remember the other guy.
You need to wear name tags. You need to wear
Boom.
name tags.
Ibar gonna tag in Eric. Now here comes Eric the Destroyer.
Matthew's like, Steve Martin is awesome. And Luke's like, the Rundown, Walking Tall, Be Cool, and the Fast and Furious movies are my fave rock movies. Nice.
You know, I have never seen the Fast and the Furious ones.
I haven't really seen those either. Seen Walking Tall.
I've obviously seen the
Rundown.
first two Fast and the Furious movies, and then I think I've seen the fourth one.
Oh! Ford saved
Ford
Eric.
saving the day. But Buddy's in there now.
Wee.
Ford, the little backflip.
He's like, here,
Big
let me
kick.
help you with that kick to the head.
Zara, look
Oh.
at the power, though.
Oh, Ford's like,
I'm
I'm
out.
done.
There's a big spear.
Dawkins like,
Okay,
I
so
got
everybody going to get some.
Oh.
And then Eric, big old knee. Is he hurt?
I don't know.
Holding his arm awkward. Still is outside.
Oh.
Oh, I thought he was going for a curb stomp.
Who's...
Look at the power of Eric.
So is Eric active? Is he
Yeah.
yeah, he's the tag.
Now he's tagging in Ford. Ford going to go up top.
Everybody's like, yeah, Ford, you go for it, buddy. Whee!
That's it.
Ka-cha!
Seth's going to get pinned. 1, 2. Oh,
Buddy
Murphy.
saved his ass like always.
But Dawkins comes in.
Gets him out of there. Like, dude, get out. Smack. Right in the face.
Uh-oh. Is he
like,
going to
we got
go
you.
over the top?
We got
They're
you.
all going to go.
He's like, all right, guys,
Oh,
you
no,
go.
Dawkins ain't going.
I don't think Dawkins likes to do that. I don't think he's a very big fan of it.
He's not very athletic. Oh, he's going to get curb stomped.
Ooh.
Nope, Ford is up.
Oh.
Ford ain't going to pin Rollins in a fair fight.
Right?
Okay, Rollins rolled out. Now Ford's going to go over the top.
Is he pointing? He's pointing at WrestleMania sign. Roar!
Woo!
Whee! And everybody. He's like, catch me.
Everybody's down except for Ford. Seth's still in the ring. He's going to freaking curb stomp him right here.
Yep, there
And
it is.
it's over.
'Cause
1,
everybody else is
2,
down
and 3.
Yep.
Seth Rollins pins Ford.
with a curb stomp.
The curb stomp.
After all that excitement.
He knew that was
Dang it.
happening
Oh,
when he got
yeah.
in and he was going slow.
Yeah.
Seth's just too good.
No, he ain't.
He's
he
that
runs
good.
away.
How much time we got?
2 minutes.
Got about 2-3 minutes.
It was
So
like
will
the
they
other
show
guy.
us any more?
Maybe. It was like the other guy's on Netflix. And Tom's like, is WWE more talk, less wrestling? Always.
Fact.
Matthew's like, I've got Hulu. And Ayla's like, it might be on Hulu. Jennifer Schmucks is pretty good too. Matthew says, it's a tooth for Britt Baker, right? And Luke's letting us know Akam and Razar. Oh, look, Kevin Owens is finally back.
Kevin showed up.
Beating the crap out of Seth. AOP is now beating the crap out of him. And he's like, oh, let me get in here. And Ford's like, let me get the hell out of there. He's like, I'm leaving. Don't trip on my shins. Ooh, gave him a stunner. Oh, he just got curb stomped too.
Ah, damn it.
Sending
Seth.
it all to hell in a handbasket.
Now Black shows up.
Tom's like, no, they do a women's match as a main event. Not tonight.
Old Tom.
Matthew's like, ever since there was a botch with Randy pointing at the Mania sign, I always noticed wrestlers pointing to it. LOL, Vince is awesome. Glant Hunt said something and then he retracted it. So I don't
Is
know
he
what
going to
said.
curb stomp him again?
Oh,
Bam.
he did.
That's 2 curb stomps from Seth Rollins. Monday Night Messiah. Mr.
Right?
Monday Night. Monday Night Rollins.
Hmm.
The architect of pain.
It was like The Men Who Stare at Goats is pretty funny. If you haven't seen it, watch it.
I watched that in the theater, and I was not impressed. I'm pretty sure that was the movie I seen in the
Wasn't
theater.
it? Isn't that what's his face?
Yeah, it's got what's his name in it? George Clooney.
Oh God, that's why I don't watch it.
I'm
If it
pretty
has George Clooney in it, I ain't watching it usually. Not gonna be watching that stuff. Ugh, George Clooney. Matthew's like, fight, Owens, fight.
Do it again.
And
You got to chant one more time.
the Map Crow? The Map Crow is in the chat. Hey, the Map Crow.
Hey, boss. If you're
It's
new,
like,
we're just about over, but
he's
make sure you
fat.
subscribe.
Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner's fat?
I guess.
Well, compared to what he looked like in his prime. You know, that's the problem with those guys when they're big and bad like that, and they're just ripped and shredded. If they gain any weight at all, they look funny.
Yeah, they do.
You know, like Bobby Lashley's not going to be able to wrestle into his 50s because of what he looks like.
Right.
You kind of set yourself up for failure. If Scott would have stayed the way that he looked when he wrestled, when he first came up with him and Rick, when they were the Steiners, he would have been fine. He could just have longevity forever.
Huh.
But he turned into a bodybuilder,
Yeah.
and it just kind of threw it off.
Huh. Weird. Matthew's like, Ayla, that movie is truthful. And the Map Crow's like, George C. Looney. And Ayla's like, get over it. It's good. And I don't like George Clooney. I really don't like his acting.
It was really weird.
But-
Like I said, I watched it in the theater, and I was like, so I honestly, like, I'm not kidding you guys. Like, I thought George Clooney was a really good actor because I didn't know any better. Mm-hmm. And the only thing I had seen him in at the time was
From Dusk Till Dawn.
From Dusk Till Dawn, and I was like, oh, that's a pretty good movie. So I
It is a
thought
good
any
movie.
movie that he was in would be good. And so I started trying to watch these movies, and I was like, what in the world? The only other good one was those Oceans movies.
Yeah, that one wasn't too
But
bad.
they were stacked with people.
Yeah.
But all the other ones, I was just like, who is this guy, and how did he become famous?
Right.
But
Like,
Dusk Till
it's
Dawn
like,
was awesome.
Yes.
And so I just thought all of his movies were going to be great. And I'll give you another spoiler here. So when I was watching Dusk Till Dawn, we just went to the movie theater. We didn't know what we were going to watch. So we didn't look at the posters or anything. So we just said, Dusk Till Dawn sounds like a pretty cool movie. And it's got George Clooney, heard about him, whatever. A lot of people were in line for it. So we went to it. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, it's like Natural Born Killers. This is kind of cool. So we're just hanging out. And all of a sudden, halfway through the movie, it turns into a vampire movie. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, nobody knew it was a vampire movie. So we're just like, what in
Everybody
the world?
else is in the audience going, yeah, and you guys are like, oh my God, what the hell is this
Why
shit?
is there vampires? It was just American Psycho like 3 minutes ago. Quentin Tarantino's killing people in the gas station, and you're like, okay, this is gonna be awesome. Like, how's this gonna work out? And then all of a sudden, Salma Hayek's like naked, and you're like, oh, she looked good. And then there's vampire teeth, and you're like, what the fuck?
It's not like Pretty Vampire either. It's like, that's just not right.
Did this just happen?
On so many
And then
levels.
all of a sudden, it like gets you out. Like, you're like, should we leave? Like, this just got really corny. And it turned into like a true Quentin Tarantino movie. You're like, this is kind of dumb. I didn't even understand it until I watched it like the 4th time later on in life. And then I was like, that's actually a pretty good movie.
That's
Jacob,
funny.
my nephew, Ayla's brother,
Yeah, that's where he got his name
that's
from.
his name came from that show.
True that. Larry said, had a great time on here tonight and good night, everyone.
We will
So
see
Larry
you
is
on
saying good
Wednesday.
night. And Tom's telling him good night. And later, Larry. And the Mayap Crow said, the facts of life, George C. Looney. Matthew's like, Dusk was pretty damn epic. Tom's like, Otis the movie. He was saying that earlier about Otis
it was
movie.
like a scary movie.
And Ayla's like, oh, brother, where art thou? You guys haven't watched that? Seen it?
Oh, I've seen that. Or I've tried to see that.
Yeah.
It was like a musical or something.
Hmm.
Like a prison break movie musical.
I don't know. I've tried to watch George Clooney. I seriously can't do it. I just can't.
I think it was just because he was so good in that one movie that I think of him as that character.
Right.
And so when he's diverse or whatever he does, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah. All right, Luke's out. He says, have a good night, everyone. It's bedtime. It's freaking 4 a.m. It's
Woo!
like, it's time to get up. What are you talking about? Bedtime.
Yeah, you might as well go to wake.
I'm just kidding.
Sorry, though it's been 3 hours.
Right?
I just said go to wake.
Go to wake.
Go to wake.
And so, bye, Luke. We'll see you on Wednesday. And Mr. Hank is saying adios himself.
Adios. Yeah, we are leaving. I better get out of here, too. Because I will talk all night long about George Clooney.
Matthew's like, so no Edge and Orton finish, but KO is making his match for Mania, ?
Yeah, that's
Those two
happening.
worked in the indie circuit together and could be good. Totally.
If they allow it to just happen, it could be very organic. It could be awesome.
Right?
But if they have shit planned for after, my worst pet peeve is when they have plans for after.
Yeah.
Like they want to start something after WrestleMania. I feel like WrestleMania should culminate everything.
True.
Everything on Monday should be brand new.
Yeah. So that they don't have anything else. But it was like strange. I hate Will Ferrell and I watch his movies. That's like a hot mess. You know, it's like a...
Will Ferrell's hilarious. Like
Will Ferrell,
old school is like my favorite movie.
A Will Ferrell movie is kind of like, you know, a wreck on the interstate. You have to look kind of thing.
Right. I haven't seen Kicking and Screaming yet. I have it recorded. I've been wanting to watch it for probably 7 years, I think.
Oh, yeah.
He was like a soccer coach.
Yeah. Something like that, huh?
But anyways,
all right, everybody.
We will see you guys on Wednesday, and I appreciate you guys for stopping by and watching and subscribing and everything you guys do for us. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you Wednesday
All right.
for AEW and NXT.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching Wrestling Gab.
Bye.
Bye-bye.